Hello everybody, it's Lloyd the Hammer here, and you know what time it is. Stop, Lloyd the Hammer time. it's the time for another gaming stream. Yeah, it's Thursday, so that means another gaming stream if you've been around. I always stream on Tuesday and Thursday, so yeah, today is Thursday and it's time for another stream, baby. I'm excited. Last time we played Kirby 64 a little. We got all the way up to World 5. So pretty good progress, I'd say. This is our file over here. We got 71% right now. Yeah, and today I'm absolutely going to finish this game. And then I'm going back to what started it all for me when it comes to like the Zelda series anyway. We're going to play Ocarina of Time. Like I said, that was the first Zelda game that I ever played, but I'll get into that like when we get there. But yeah, today we're gonna finish Kirby 64, so I'd say let's just go right back into it. This is where we left off. We got through Neo Star, we got through Aqua Star, we got through Rock Star. Kirby's a rock star, especially with the soundtrack, y'all. Like, go check out the soundtrack. I've said it before, but god dang, this soundtrack is amazing. And we got through Pop Star. So yeah, let's go to the next world. This is Shiver Star. And yeah, I said it in the last stream, but this is at least, I'm not sure if it's like confirmed or anything like that, but it's at least theorized. Like, this is supposed to be like a post-apocalyptic Earth. Like, you can see it. Like, if you look on the planet and stuff, like, you can see the continents from our planet and all that stuff. You can even see like a little moon like going around it, which I didn't comment on last time, but now I see it now. Yeah, there's like a little moon like circling around it and all that stuff. It's like, yeah, pretty cool. Like, I'm not sure if that's confirmed, like I said, but I mean, come on, like, this is the Earth. Like, yeah, so let's go and see what it's all about. Like I said, every time when you go to a new planet, it plays a new song, like in the level select, which I always thought was neat. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Yoshi's Island in that sense, I guess, but Yoshi's Island really just adds like a thing to it, like it's like a melody like throughout the whole thing. But this one has like straight up new melodies and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. Okay, but yeah, let's get into this. You know what? I think for this level we need a specific power-up, actually, now that I think about it. So let's go and get that. I always like to go to level 2 of the first world, because that is the best, like, it's... I mean, this is, like I said in the previous stream, like, it kind of feels like the top secret area a little, I guess. Where you can just basically get everything in this level. Like, almost everything anyway. There's like a max tomato too. Alright, we need like fire. Let's just get another fire, I guess. We're going to a snow world, so yeah. Fire melts snow, obviously, so let's fucking go. Alright, we got double fire content right now. Okay, now we're going to Shiver Star. Here we go. First level, let's go. Oh yeah, this is a new song. This is another very nice song. It's very Christmassy, so I'm just going to be quiet a little so you can hear it. Oh, there was fire here, okay. Ow. Oh, come on, penguin friend. Yeah, I mean, if you can't tell already, very Christmassy, especially this part. Yeah, I mean, fucking love this track. It's so fucking good. This was one of the Christmas month. Like, every time, like, if you've been around on my channel and all this stuff, like, every time when it's December, I play like nothing but like winter songs, basically, like from video games. And yeah, this was one of them, obviously. Like, I had to, like, I mean, come on, like, I had to. Like, this song is perfect for that teamed month and all that stuff. So yeah, absolutely played it. That was fun as hell. And yeah, yay! There's this. Yeah, look at this. Look how cute this is. This is another sort of like minecart level from Donkey Kong Country. All you have to do is press A. You can't control the speed or anything like that. But as soon as you see that little explanation mark thing come up, I think you have to jump up here? No. Whoa. I think there might be like a secret above. Like this is very much like Donkey Kong Country 3 inspired, if you know that game. Let's make sure, because I think we yeah, there it is. See? Yeah, that was one. Awesome, we got it. So yeah, make sure that you jump on top of those igloo things, so you can get the crystal shard. Yeah, every time when you see that explanation mark thing, make sure you jump, because that's the game basically telling you like, oh, there's something is coming up, like either a pit or anything like that. Yeah, this is where we needed fire. See that thing above there? So let's just take care of these guys. Let's take care of these guys first. Wow, I'm getting pummeled here. Okay, let's just, you can actually prematurely like melt it, so let's just do that. There we go. Alright, that's gone. Now we just need to beat the boss. Wow, really? You know what? I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna play it safe a little bit, because I feel like if I stay on the right there, maybe I'll trigger the. Uh-oh. No! Oh, it did happen. Oh, okay. I can go back. I felt like that was gonna. Oh, what? Oh, okay, the fucking crystal shard does not show up. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, we gotta try again. Wow. Okay, well, at least we know that now, I guess. Let's get rid of this. Like, this one is too powerful. Let's just go for fire and bomb or something, so we actually have a bit more control. You know what? I felt like that was going to happen, and I'm quite like, bummed out that it actually did happen. I was like, if I use that fucking power up now, I'm going to fucking careen like right towards that fucking door, and then the loading zone will get triggered, and I will miss out on the fucking crystal shard. I was surprised on its own that I could even go back. But then fucking the fact that the crystal shard is not even there anymore, yeah, I mean, that's a problem. So yeah, recommend don't get that power up, just use this power up. Like anything with fire works, really. So yeah, just get anything with fire and you can melt that ice, and then we can get it normally. So that was, yeah. Well, at least we learned something new. Don't use that fucking double firepower for that boss, because then that might happen. Alright, but yeah, the fire and the bomb, that's the light, that's the fireworks, just like this. You can use it 3 times, and Kirby will go into the air. It's pretty fucking cool. Let's keep going. Climb up. Let's get some cake, even though it's frozen. Kirby can still eat it and get some health out of it. Oh yeah, I guess if you do that little firework thing, like Kirby will not grab onto the, yeah, like that, like he will not grab onto the ladder and all that stuff. So yeah, do make sure that you, yeah, that you're not in that state when you're trying to climb up the ladder, because it won't work. All right, we got to do this this section again. Let's do it again. Now we can actually check out what was like inside that igloo at the first one. I don't think you have to. Yeah. I think I said that last time, but I'm pretty sure that you don't have to recollect already collected crystal shards and all that stuff. So even the one that we already got, like I like exited the stage and all that stuff, you don't have to get it again. Like you have it permanently, basically. So yeah, that's really nice, because I mean, like, that is one of my biggest like pet peeves, I guess, with like games like Yoshi's Island and all that stuff, where they make you get like everything in one go. You know what I mean? And if you miss it, then you basically have to do the whole stage again, plus you have to get everything that you already got. So yeah, it's always when I play like a new game or anything like that, and there's that like mechanic going on, then I have like a small feeling of dread, like as soon as I like leave the stage, you know what I mean? Like, do I need to get everything again, or can I do it, does it actually save? And god dang do I appreciate it if it actually does save. Alright, there we go, now we killed him, now we can get it. Hell yeah, we got it, sweet! Let's keep moving. Alright, what is this part? Oh yeah, now we're gonna do some ice swimming, I guess. Don't worry, this is not Banjo-Kazooie or anything like that. Like, the water will not harm Kirby, even though it's freezing fucking cold. I guess Kirby either, yeah, he doesn't need oxygen, and he also can just withstand like extreme temperatures, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we walked into like a volcano earlier, like in the last level. So yeah, I guess Kirby is some kind of super thing or whatever. Like, he does not care about extreme temperatures like that. Let's see. So let's go up here. I think there should be another crystal shard close to this. Maybe like somewhere underwater. Let's keep our eyes open. Got it. Let's see what's down here. Okay, we can go. Oh jeez, wow. That's okay. We got plenty of health, so we can play a little reckless like this. And this is that's kind of an interesting topic, I'd say. It's just like I noticed that like with games like this, like you play a lot better if you have only one pack of health, right? Like you're way more focused and you're not like playing as reckless or bold or anything like that. But as soon as you have like full health, then like sort of everything like that like goes out of the window, and you just sort of like just guns a-blazing, you know what I mean? Like you just go and you just don't really care. That's kind of interesting to think about. Like, what if you would always play like that? Like if you have like as if you only have one, there it is, as if you only have one pack of health, you know what I mean? Because it really does like changes your how you play the game at the moment, you know what I mean? Like you're way more focused, you're way more careful. See like how uncareful I am right now? I'm just like, you know what, I don't care, I got full health, I can take a couple of pot shots. But yeah, it's just a totally different vibe when you only have like one pack of health left. Especially with like harder games like NES games or something where it really fucking matters, like your health management and all that stuff. But in this one you can play a bit reckless, because there's plenty of health pickups. I think we already have all of the crystal shards, so we're good. Hey, what's up, Pato Q5H, how you doing? Do you know Toxic Eternity? Yeah, I do know Toxic Eternity. Another great video game music guitarist. Definitely go check him out, he's really good. Well, I think he's been around for a long time also, like around the same time as Family Jewels, I think. So yeah, he seems like a cool dude, for sure. Whoa. So yeah, these guys, yeah, if you can tell already, as soon as you get near them, they roll down these little, and then they ha 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 ha, look at him, he's like laughing in my face, but you're dead, son. Yeah, as soon as you get near them, they roll down the rock and all. Oh geez, wow. Oh no! Yeah, so these guys, they, you saw what they did. Like, they tried to fucking bait you with, like, little stars and all that stuff, and then they tried to eat you, basically. Luckily, it is not one-hit kill or anything like that. So yeah, you can take care of them with your power-up or anything like that, and you're good. But yeah, be careful, because don't do what I did. I was a bit reckless there. Alright, let's do this again. Let's try to go for that card, I guess. Oh, we just barely missed. Just barely missed. Oh, Kirby's so sad. Don't worry about it, it's just a little card. This one, we need another power-up, if I remember correctly. We need, let's see, we need Needle and we need Spark, I think. So let's go get that. Let's go to the not top secret area, but I just like to call it that anyway, because that's really what it is. So we need Needle and Electric. I haven't seen Needle so far. Please jump, thank you very much. Spit this guy out, get fucked, get fucked. I think there might be a Needle like all the way. Oh yeah, like I said, there's also a maximum tomato in this level. So yeah, that's why I said earlier in the last stream, like, this really is just like the top secret area. You can get all of your health back, there's many power-ups you can get. So yeah, it's fucking great. Okay, let's spit out that guy. We need the Needle power-up. Doesn't seem like there's Needle in this level, but at least we have Electric. I know that Needle is in the first level, I think, so let's get Electric. Now let's go to the first level. And one of the first enemies should be Needle, I think. No, that's not Needle. No, that's Fire. Ah! There's Needle. There we go. Yeah, awesome. Okay, that's what we need. So let's go back to Shiver Star now. There we go. Second level, let's go. This is another new song. Fucking love this track. I'm just gonna let y'all listen to it for a little bit. Let's make sure. Good. Yeah. Oops. Oh. Ooh. That was very close. Yeah, so another fucking kick-ass track. This is actually a remix of, I think, like, the NES game, like Kirby's Adventure. It's called the Butter Building. It's basically a remix of that, but in this game it's called Above the Clouds, which is very appropriate for this level. But yeah, another kick-ass track. I fucking love this version. There's a lot of versions of this song, like in other Kirby games and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, like I said, y'all, like Kirby 64 is like absolutely. Oh yeah, there's the first crystal shard. Kirby 64 is absolutely my favorite soundtrack in the whole fucking series, you know what I mean? Like, it's because of shit like this and just like the sound font, the melodies, like the energy behind it, the instrumentation, like everything about it I fucking love. So yeah, highly recommend go check out this soundtrack, you guys, if you haven't already. Hey, what's up, Yat181? How you doing? How's it going, Lloyd? I'm doing good. How are you? Looking forward to tonight's stream. Yeah, love to see it. Also says so we're Zeldaing after this. Sick. Yeah, we sure are. I'm excited about it because that was my introduction to the series, Zelda Ocarina of Time. So yeah, that's gonna be nostalgia. You know what I mean? I fucking love that game. But yeah, like I said, y'all, go check out this soundtrack. I mean, I love the fact too that this game, it keeps like introducing like new tracks like as you play, right? Like they could have easily just like, I don't know, like made like 5 tracks or something and then just sort of like spread it around the game or whatever. But no, they just keep it fresh, like not with like the gameplay, not just the gameplay, but also like the soundtrack and stuff. Like I really appreciate it. That's fucking awesome. Like I love that, man. Like it's so ambitious, you know what I mean? You can tell that these people were like passionate about their stuff, and I love to see it. Yeah, so this is basically, remember when we saw these things earlier, like in that beach level, I think, and it was basically automatic? Well, this one is, as you can tell, it's not automatic. This is very much like Donkey Kong Country. Like, yeah, this is like straight up like a barrel from Donkey Kong Country. How it's like spinning like this. As soon as I press A, that's when it will stop, and then you can shoot. Yeah. So you can just compare this to like the barrels in like Sticker Bush Symphony or whatever, or Bramble Blast or whatever that level is called. Yeah. So yeah, there's the second one. So let's just get all of these to make sure that we can get some goodies. Oh, I totally missed. I think you don't have to worry about the enemies. I think, yeah, see, you can just fly through them, so don't worry about hitting the enemies or anything like that. In that sense, it's very much not Donkey Kong Country. You just fly through the enemies, but yeah. Alright, let's keep going. Now, like I said, we do need this power-up for this, for one of the crystal shards. So this is another one of those levels where the biggest challenge is basically to get through the level without losing your power-up. And not dying too also, because yeah, if you die then you lose your power-up also. So yeah, we had a very close call earlier, so I'm glad I didn't die. Yeah, if you can tell already, this little platform over here, this little green cloud thing, it will grow in size. And like, yeah, like then it gets smaller and then it gets bigger basically. Shrink, that's what I was looking for. It grows and it shrinks. Yeah, so yeah, be careful of that. Obviously these guys, they try to poke you from beneath you and all that stuff. So yeah, don't let that happen because that hurts. And you also have to deal with a knockback, obviously. Never forget though that Kirby can fly. So yeah, even if you do fall down, Kirby can just do this and you might be able to save yourself. So don't give up if you actually fall. But yeah. Okay, want to be careful of these flying snow things that are coming down, or cloud things, I guess. Alright, let's take care of those. Let's make sure there's nothing over here. I guess there's 1 star. Might as well get it. Doesn't hurt. Go up. Yato181 says all the first-party Nintendo games have high-level soundtracks for sure. Yes, oh, absolutely. There's so much of it, and I fucking love all of it. Ocarina is another one that we're gonna get to soon. That has a great fucking soundtrack. Same goes for Majora's Mask. Like every Zelda game really has like great music, except maybe like Breath of the Wild. I guess like Breath of the Wild is okay. Like I just expected like some more out of it, like in the overworld and all that stuff, but like at least like the town music is very nice, and I remember Hyrule Castle being fucking epic. That was like my favorite track in the game. Oh, careful, careful, careful. This current I think will push you up though, so even if you fall down, oh, okay, you know what, I really don't want to test that, but just take my word for it. I think it will actually help you, but I really don't want to lose my power up right now. But yeah, you have to be careful about these guys. See, you can sort of see his little blue like snout like poking out right there. That's basically telling me that I have to be careful. Because if I just sort of, oh yeah, there's also one above there, see? Fucking sneaky bastards, get fucked. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, it was fine, but like, I really wanted like an overworld music or something like in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. But at least like the town music was, yeah, see, this is where we need it. At least the town music was nice. So this is where we need the needle and, there we go. Needle and electricity power up. So yeah, if you are going for 100%, make sure that you have that, because as far as I wasn't really paying attention, but I don't think I saw any needle power. I think I saw one spark power, but not needle. So yeah, you do want to come in here prepared and get that. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Yeah, I got it. Sweet. Hell yeah. Alright. This one, we also need a specific power-up for this. We need the lightsaber, I believe. So let's go back, because I'm not sure if that level has any like opportunities to get that. But I'm pretty sure we need the lightsaber for that one. So that is cutter and electricity. Let's just take care of this guy. Oh shit. Oh well. We can get another one. Get fucked. Let's just despawn him and then get him again. Ow. Wow, really? What a fail. Alright, that's okay. There we go. Got the cutter. Now we just need electricity. And then Kirby can do his best impression of like a Star Wars movie or something. Slide onto this guy. Get the maximum tomato. Like I said, this thing always fucking is back in this level. So yeah, great level to get all of your powers and all of your fucking health back. This is why I always just go back to this level. Also because of the aesthetics. I love the aesthetics. And the music obviously. But yeah, fucking such a good level in that sense. It's not gonna hit by him. Let's wait for him to do his attack. Because otherwise we can't, otherwise the thing will break. Please jump high. Okay, no, that works. Yeah, there we go. Now we have our lightsaber. Woo woo whoosh. I like that sound. Listen to this. Woo 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 boom. That's satisfying. And you can even hear like the electricity coming off of it if you listen closely. Yeah, do you hear like that little buzzing sound? Pretty cool. Yato 181 says Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were such a breath of fresh air into Zelda. Yeah, I agree. Oh my god, like I was so into it. But not music-wise, yeah. Those soundtracks were way too minimalistic. Yeah, I agree. And I think that that's like the general consensus of it too. Like it does have good music here and there. Like I said, like in the town music, like you have like Rito Village and stuff, and you have Hateno Village has a nice song, and you had like another town, I forget the name of it. That has nice music, but like just in general, like there's barely anything. Like it's just like bring, it's like a piano chord or whatever, and that's all. Like in the overworld. And like maybe like, you know, the High Nox has music, but it's like you said, minimalistic is the perfect word for that. Yeah. But I mean, like at the time, especially Breath of the Wild, like oh my god, like I was so into it. That was so fucking fun. Like I just remember just coming back from work or whatever and just being excited to play it again, you know what I mean? Like all the time, like there was so much to do in that game, like and the funniest thing that I found in that game was where I like because it's open world, right? Like you're just in the world and you just see something in the distance or something and you're just like, what the hell is that or something? So you go towards that direction, and then as you're going in that direction you see something else in the distance, and then you're just like, but what the hell is that? So you kind of like you keep like fucking like changing directions because there's so much to see and so much to like discover or whatever. So it was a very like in that sense unfocused game, but I loved it. Like it was some kind of like, I don't know what the hell that is, but like every time when I saw something I was like, I have to check that out now. I'll remember that thing that I saw earlier later or something, and then I just forgot about it because as I went to that other side I did see another thing, so it just went on and on like that. That was fucking hilarious. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I fucking love the Breath of the Wild. And Tears of the Kingdom too, in that sense. I'd say that Tears of the Kingdom is a bit better if you have not played Breath of the Wild, because, you know, a big criticism, I guess, that a lot of people have about Tears of the Kingdom is that it sort of feels like a giant DLC or something in that sense to Breath of the Wild. Like, there's a lot of similarities, but they added a lot of new stuff. But which I honestly didn't mind. Like, I fucking loved Tears of the Kingdom when I played it, but I did, you know, like I said, if you have played Breath of the Wild, it's impossible not to notice, you know what I mean? Like they reuse enemies, like music things, like fucking animations, all that stuff. So it just feels a bit like a giant DLC game in that sense. But at the time, I did not mind. I was just like, I just have more Breath of the Wild to play, basically. So fuck yeah. I had like 1,000,000 hours in that game, and I fucking loved every hour of it. So yeah. Alright, let's keep going. Ow. Oh yeah, I need to be a bit more careful, obviously, because we do need to keep this power up. Hi-ya! Got my lightsaber. My yellow lightsaber, I guess. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, you want to be careful of these, obviously. Don't get squished. Don't worry, they don't kill you instantly, but they obviously do hurt. So just bait them out like this. Oh my god, wow, that actually didn't hurt me. Come on, fall, you idiot. Thank you. Alright. Let's go up. Yeah, you want to be careful of these cannons, obviously. They try to shoot you from back there. So yeah, just keep running like this and you should be fine. Okay, this is another boss. Am I thinking of the wrong level? I might be thinking of the wrong level here. I might be thinking ahead. Let's just slash this guy. Come on, come down. No, don't go over there. Got him. Okay, that's just one. Maybe I am thinking ahead here. Maybe I'm thinking of the next level that we need this power up. Okay, yeah, I am. Okay, so this is another puzzle. Adeline is going to show us little pictures. So what you want to do here, so that's the cherry, that's a melon thing, and that's grapes. Okay, so you want to pay attention to, like, yeah, you have to basically put in the color of what that fruit is, basically. So yeah, this is basically like a fruit trivia question. Like, do you know the colors of your fruit? So yeah, cherries are red, melons are green, and grapes are purple. Yeah, there we go. Got it. So yeah, that's a little, yeah, I don't know, like, it just really depends, like, have you ever seen those types of fruit in your life? You know what I mean? And especially if you, like, this was in a time with no internet, obviously, so yeah, you either had to, like, ask your friends or whatever, or just look it up in a book. If you really didn't know, like, fucking the colors of the fruit. So yeah, but luckily I do know the colors of the fruit, so we can just move on. Alright, be careful of these. Yeah, so I was thinking ahead here. We actually don't need we actually don't need the power up just yet. It's gonna be in the next level, I think. Then, so yeah, you're good in this level. You don't need like a specific power up or anything like that. You want to be careful with this. This is very Yoshi's Island. If you played that one or watch my stream or something, like remember in the castle levels where they do that mode 7 thing with like the door like falling down, basically. Like that's basically what this is. And another crushing thing. So yeah, if this fucking hits you, you die instantly. So yeah, make sure that doesn't happen. Either fly over it or bait them out and then just let them fall and then you can safely pass. We can swim down here. Let's just kill the... Let me check this actually. Oh, no. Okay, I was wrong then. I said in the last stream that Kirby cannot swim with the lightsaber, but apparently he can. So yeah, that's great actually. Fuck yeah. I wasn't sure on that one, but yeah, so Kirby can swim even with the lightsaber in his hand. Nice. Yeah, this power-up rules. I fucking love this power-up. Alright. Yeah, crouch if you want to put it away. Let's see. I think there's something up there. Yeah, I see like a little sandwich. Let's get it. Hell yeah. Let's see. Ya1281 says, I wish they'd build out the actual world in Tears of the Kingdom, like made the towns bigger. A big town with stuff to do is more engaging than an empty underworld. Yeah, I like the underworld though. The underworld was interesting. Like I remember it being very much like, you know, what's around the corner, because it was all dark and stuff and you had to get those like little light beacons and stuff. But yeah, I get what you're saying for sure. Also says, course, we remember the Mode 7 super high-tech stuff. Yeah, fuck yeah. I love that Mode 7 stuff. It's so interesting. Like I never actually like looked up like anything like a documentary about it or anything, but just I've seen it like in multiple games basically, like in action, and yeah, it's fucking cool. It's so cool as fuck. All right, let's take care of these guys. Oops! Oh, wow, that was clutch. We got through it. Yeah, I love this track. It's so fucking cute. Whoa. Whoa. I think this is the end of the level? No. Oh, we have this part, right. Ow. Yeah, so the thing here is, like, you can stand behind these little blocks here, or these little shields things, whatever, and the cannonballs cannot hurt you. Because, yeah, as you can tell, this thing actually is out for blood. Like, look, it's, like, aiming, and it's, like, it's leading its shot, too. Wow. It is actually fucking leading their shot. So, yeah, be very careful of those things. So just hang out here a little bit, collect yourself or something, and then just keep moving. Or just go like as soon as they shoot, so yeah, make sure you jump also, because that also works. And this room is very dangerous. Well, jump over that. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed that, they took a page out of like Banjo-Kazooie or something with Gruntilda, like leading their shots. Nice. Okay, we got it. Let's try to get that card. Yeah, we got it. Sweet. Alright. This should be the level that we need. Yes. Oh, this is another new track, y'all. And this track, another. I mean, I know I repeat myself, but like I said, this is my favorite Kirby soundtrack ever. This song kicks fucking ass. So I'm just gonna be quiet and let y'all listen to it. Oh, we have to actually enter the factory first. Let me make sure there's nothing behind there. Okay, yeah, there's food, but let me make sure there's nothing more. Okay, good. All right, this should be the song if we actually go in there. Here we go. Ow. Okay, I'll read it a little bit. I'll let you listen to the music a little bit more. I'll come back for this one, for that crystal shard. Yeah, isn't that fucking amazing, you guys? Fucking hell, man. Like I said, like, why, like, Kirby is like the cutest fucking character ever, and then they went like fire, like, man, like you know how they have that fucking meme, like, of that classical pianist or something, and he's like playing a piano on the beach and it's like on fire and all that stuff. Like, I just like to imagine that was like applied to this game, where it's just like we need music for like the cutest fucking Nintendo character ever, and then the guy composing this like fucking went ham on the soundtrack. I fucking love it so much. It's so fucking epic. Oh, this song is so good. Anyway, Yadov181 says, would you want the next 3D Mario to lean more towards open world and exploratory, or Mario 64 Sunshine Odyssey, i.e. Mario 64 Sunshine or Odyssey, or level based like Mario World Galaxy 2, etc.? That is a really good question. Well, I'd say because we had Mario Wonder last, I'd say let them give another go at like the Mario Odyssey stuff. Because I mean, like, there's really not like a Mario game that I dislike. Like, I love both like the 3D ones and the 2D ones. So I am, you know, like, I am open for everything that they make, really. Like, I'd say I'd like to see like a Mario Odyssey 2 or something, like in that sense, like for the next one, because I really do think that they nailed fucking Mario Wonder. Like, we will get to it at some point in the stream too, like for these gaming streams. Because I mean, I gush about that game. I fucking love Mario Wonder. It's like one of my favorite games, like, since Super Mario World, when it comes to like the 2D ones anyway. But yeah, so I'd say the next one I'd like to see would be the 3D one. How about you, Yacht121? Let's see. Pato Q5H says, you should do Kirby that have mini games. This one technically has mini games. I guess I can show it off at the end of this playthrough or something. Yeah. I think like Kirby Superstar, I know, has mini games. Well, 3D World, I guess, but not quite. It's just a fishing mini game as far as I remember. I'm not quite sure about the others, but yeah, well, I'll show off the mini games if I don't forget about it at the end of this playthrough. And like I said, because we needed a specific power up for that first crystal shard, so I'll just go back to it. Because I know, I'm pretty sure we need this power up for another one. So, and that one is at the beginning of the level anyway, so I can get it fast. Yeah, it's not really that big of a deal. Let's see. Yato181 says, but Kirby is riding his mortal enemy. Someone needs to explain to me this lore. Yeah. Like I said, like, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, this is where we need it. See, this is green and yellow. This is where you need the lightsaber, basically. There we go. Yeah, I'm not quite sure like what the relationship exactly is between King Dedede and Kirby. Like sometimes they're friends, sometimes they're not. Like I think Kirby is just like one of those characters that is just so pure of heart that he just saves everybody that's like in need. Like even if they technically have like more of like a villain-esque like vibe to them or something. Because I mean, like King Dedede has like caused trouble for Kirby, like at least in the first game, I think. Like he steals like all of the food or something in that sense of the planet. So yeah, so sometimes King Dedede, like most of the time, King Dedede is a friend, but sometimes he does like stir up trouble. But yeah, so he's not per se the villain, he's not per se the friend. I'd say he's just like he's not like Wario in that sense either, where Wario was just like whatever benefits him, like sort of that's the side he will pick. Yeah, so King Dedede is a complicated character, let's just say it like that. But yeah, this might look very familiar now, doesn't it? If you played fucking Mario World or something, yeah, this is very much like Mario World. You can tell, like, that just shows how influential those games were. They inspired many games after it, and for good reason, because god dang, it's really creative. But yeah, so obviously don't get crushed. Pay attention ahead, like to make sure that this does not like go all the way down or something, so you know where the safe spots are. This over here, I think you can crouch, like it's just barely enough. Whoa, fuck, wow, sorry, that was really bad. I apologize. Yeah, the thing that's coming down, like it's not going all the way like in that one spot, so I think you could crouch. I just tried to show that, but I just sort of like was running and I also slid a bit to the left, so that was my bad. That was a total skill issue, but it's okay. We got 5 lives, so it's all fucking good, no problem. But now at least you know that, yeah, this room is not fucking around. Like you get squished and you die immediately. Even though Kirby is as flat as a pancake well over here, but yeah, that still kills him immediately. So yeah, be very careful. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, no, I'm not gonna risk that one. And now, big jump. Yeah, there we go. Let's not die this time. Just stay over here for a little bit to be safe. This part is so fucking good. Alright. We don't, well, yeah, we didn't really need that sandwich, but why not? Like, I don't like to waste food. Oh, can I stay here? Shit, I wasn't paying attention. No! Oh, shit. I wasn't looking forward. I was like, do I have to go to the next one or can I stay there? Wow. I am fucking up this room twice now. That happens. This is a live stream after all. This is not a task or anything like that. This is a real human being playing a game over here. So yeah. That just happens. Alright. I'll read your message in a little bit. I want to get through this room first because I really can't look away. Alright, there we go. This is a safe spot. Yeah. Some electric content right there. Okay, let's not fuck this up this time. Let's stay over here to be safe. Don't want to rush in there and get crushed again. Yeah, that's the spot that I was talking about, Jade. You can tell that it's like it doesn't quite go all the way, so you could like crouch in there and still survive basically. So yeah, let's just amuse myself a little with this electric thing while we wait. All right. Alright, so we have to go all the way here. This actually does crush you. Okay, yeah, this one's really tight. Okay, I'm just gonna crouch just to be safe. Alright, we're good. We're good. That was really funny, man. That was some misjudgment shit right there. Let's get another electric power, why not? Hell yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, so this room. Oh, you know what? I should read your message. Yato from the one says, Dave really got to pull the stops out for the next 3D Mario. I feel like they busted their beans on the DK games, which looks incredible, so they need to do something new. Yeah. Have you not played Bonanza yet? Yeah, I have played Bonanza, and I fucking love Bonanza. That's certainly another game that is on my list for these streams. Like, maybe someday we'll get there, too, because I loved Bonanza. That shit was fun as hell. Very much like open world too, and just like I mean, you fucking smash everything in your sight basically, like the terrain and everything, and like that was like the equivalent of like Hulk smash, you know what I mean? That was Hulk smash the game basically. It was fun as hell. Alright, you want to get this one, because this is another Indiana Jones situation here. These things will try to chase you, basically, with their little electric fence things. Oh god, you have to stand over here, because they will come in from both sides here. I think that's also instant death. So yeah, do be careful to not touch those. I think we have all of... No, we don't. I need to go back to the beginnings. Yeah, but yeah, we got all the crystal shards, sorry. For now, anyway. Okay, that was the end. Let's get the maximum tomato. Huh? Hell yeah, there we go. Sweet. Okay, we need, for that thing that we saw, yeah, like I said, like you can tell, like we missed the first one. We need, I think it's needle and stone. So let's go get needle first, in the first level. Pew pew. Okay, we don't need this guy because he has nothing. This guy's fire. And now this is the one we need. Okay, we got needle. Now let's go to the second level. And now we need to go get stone. Huh. There we go. There should be one stone here. There he is. Huh. Alright. Let's not miss. There we go. Yeah, that's the one we need. Perfect. Alright. Let's go back. Luckily, it's right at the beginning of the level, and like I said, this is not Yoshi's Island in that sense, so if I remember correctly, you can just get the crystal shard and you can leave the level and you're good. You don't need to beat the whole level again. Thank fucking god. Like, why does that not, like, every game do that? Like, oh, it is what it is. But yeah, we have to go down here, and you may have noticed from the last time we were here, there were little blocks over here that were blocking our way up to this crystal shard, basically. Whoa, let's make sure we don't get hit. Yeah, those. Like I said, like this is all color based, so yeah, you can tell that is like orange and blackish or like brown. So yeah, what does that mean? Boom, there we go. Okay, you can take care of those little cannonballs that are coming at you with the drill too. Let's do that. There we go. And now we need to go up here. There we go. Got it. And now try again. Boom, you got it. See? Isn't that fucking incredible? Fucking love that shit. Like, why the hell does not every game do that? Like, every game should do that. Or why doesn't every game do that? Alright. This is a boss. This is, I don't know what the hell this guy is called, but I remember as kids we had lots of trouble with this guy. He was like one of the hardest bosses for us at the time, anyway. So yeah, he's like a little robot thing. If you don't have an ability or anything like that, you have to use those little torpedo things that, or like missiles, I mean, things that he shoots at you. You can suck them up and then you can shoot it at his arms, basically. It's very reminiscent of like Mario World or something with the fire, like the final boss against Bowser. So yeah, luckily I do have a power up. So yeah, that's what you want to hit. You want to hit his little arm things. Whoa. Okay, so let's just wait for him to like try it again. Jump over it like that, and then just shoot at him. I totally missed. There we go. And now, but like, I mean, if you've been paying attention, most of the bosses have at least a second form. Now he just totally goes like Transformers in this bitch. He just turned from a robot into some kind of vehicle or something. And yeah, you want to hit that little, like that spot, like basically, like that, basically what I just hit there. You want to be careful of the missiles, obviously. I never got what he did here. Like, he just flies up and then he just like, yeah, he just tries to land on you, I guess. Like, that's all he really tries to do. If you do get close to him, though, he will try to, like, cut you, I think. He also shoots a missile like that. You can suck up that little yellow thing. Oh, jeez. That little yellow thing, like, from the missile. Like, if you don't have a power-up, that's also another way to attack. But, yeah, luckily I do have a power-up. And like I said, if you do get close to him, he tries to cut you, basically, with his little scissor things. But, yeah, just do that, then he's gone. Just like that. Not that hard, but as kids, for some reason, this boss gave us lots of trouble. Alright, we got it. Hi! Alright, we got another cute cutscene. Oh, there it is. That is the planet. That is where it basically all began in the story. And she's very scared of it, obviously, because yeah, if you saw the beginning cutscene, that planet basically got taken over by dark matter. But Kirby is not scared, and so are his friends. Yeah. Let's go. Alright, this is Ripple Star. Let's read the chat. Yato from 81 says, you know what I'm actually really appreciating? The 2.5D graphics here. Yeah, there were not many side-scrolling N64 games. I loved Mischief Makers. Yeah, I've heard of Mischief Makers. Like one of my friends actually mentioned it, and it would be great if they added to the NSO, because he's very positive about it. Like it adds a lot of new stuff and it keeps it fresh. Like it's not like the same thing like throughout the whole game. Like it throws like new stuff at you, like basically like throughout the whole game, from what I can tell. And yeah, I love stuff like this. And like you were saying, yeah, the 2.5D. Yeah, like I said, I find it funny how like on the Switch menu, like if you read that little description, all that stuff, like this game, like it states that this is a 3D game, but it's not. It's not a 3D game. Like it's a 2.5D game, in my opinion. Like you can't even control it with the control stick. You have to use the control pad. So yeah, I mean, that makes it even less 3D in that sense. It's basically just a side scroller, but it's like 2.5D. So yeah, I don't know. I just find that funny. But yeah, the 2.5. Like I said, this game looks great. Like for N64, this was a late N64 game, 2000. So yeah, GameCube was like 2001, I think, or 2002. So yeah, this was like right at the end of like the N64's life cycle, and it shows. You know what I mean? Like the graphics are great. Music, like just listen to this music for a little bit. Yeah, isn't that fucking magical? Like fucking hell, man, they fucking nailed it. But yeah, if you can't tell already, this is already the last world of the game. This is it. So let's go in. Ripple Star. Now I fucking love what this level does. Like I love how you can tell like it's like taken over, like it's totally not like a happy heart or whatever, and you're probably thinking like, oh man, this world is gonna be fucking menacing and dark and all that stuff. And then you go to the first level and it's actually super fucking cute. Like there was like a little rainbow, there's like a music note bubble, there's like a flower over there that's all happy and all that stuff. So yeah, you can imagine my reaction when I was a kid, and I was just like, what the hell? This was totally not what I expected. Like it's all happy and it's colorful and everything is nice. I was like, wow, all right, that's a contrast thing right there that I didn't expect, or I had different expectations. Can I get everything in this level for this power-up? I think we need a specific power-up again, but I'm not sure. We need Needle and Bomb. At least we have Needle. I wonder if Bomb is here. I feel like Bomb is here. But yeah, if you can tell already, like, this looks a lot like the first level, now doesn't it? Like, from the very first level in the first world. This is basically like a reskin of it. Like, it's not one-on-one exactly the same, but like, it's very similar in that sense, which I always found. Yeah, see, like, even this crystal shard is just laying out there. There's nothing happening here. So, what I said earlier, like at the beginning of my previous stream, or like maybe the stream before that, I do want to show y'all the bad ending before we actually get the good ending, because there is actually a bad ending to this game if you don't get all of the crystal shards. And that, you know, that will communicate to you that there's like a real ending, like it's still not, you know, it's not actually safe, like even though you think it is. So I'm just gonna leave this one here so we can actually see that one, like the bad ending, and then later on I'll get it, and then we get the real ending. Let's see, Yato from Zen1 says, really nicely thought through music. Yeah, glad you agree, absolutely. In my humble opinion, the best side-scroller on N64 was Mystical Ninja Star and Goemon 2. Did you play that one? No, actually. I think I've heard of it. Have I tried it? I feel like maybe I played like a little sample of it like at some point in my life, but I never finished it. I know that much. Certainly still on my list because I've heard good things about it, especially because of the first one. Like the first one I fucking love. The 3D one and all that stuff. I think I also played like a Mystical Ninja on the Super Nintendo at some point in my life. Whoa. Yeah, Mystical Ninja is a great series. I really wish that they would like, I don't know, like make like a collection or something for the Switch. That would be fucking awesome if they did that. But yeah, okay, so we got that crystal shard. I need bomb though. Is there no bomb in this level? I hope I didn't just pass it or something while I was talking. I feel like we need bomb. Oh, there's bomb. Perfect. Okay. He's in a really awkward spot though. Okay, let's be careful about this. There we go. We got him. Ow! Oh, you bastard! Hold on, I think I can respawn him. Yeah, see, we need it for that over there. Like, that's like black and like orange and stuff. So yeah, that should communicate to you that you need Needle and dang it, man! The fucking explosion keeps hitting me. That's what's happening here. Okay, so let's fall down. Here we go. Jesus, that thing was in a really awkward spot. Okay, but yeah, we haven't seen this power up yet, I think. So what is Needle and Bomb? Yeah, you turn into like a little Goro. Remember those enemies that we saw? They're basically like indestructible and all that stuff. Like you can just do that like up here or something. You can move to the left, just like this. And after a while, if you hold the B button down... No, you don't even have to hold it down. You just have to press it once. And then you can move left and right and stuff, and Kirby will explode, and just like it basically goes in every fucking direction, like all those spikes. Yeah, pretty good power up right there. It's a bit slow, obviously, but not bad like when you want to cover like a big area and all that stuff. Okay, let's see if we can get that card. Yeah, we got it, sweet. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna leave that first crystal shard, because it's so easy to pick up anyway. Now, if I remember what this level is, I love the contrast between this level and this level, and you'll see in a little bit if my memory is correct here. Yes, listen to this music. Yeah, isn't that fucking scary? Like, this is basically what you expect from this planet when you see it at first. But I like how they just totally fool you with that first level. It's all like, oh, you know what? It's actually all cute, and like the colors are nice, and the music is poppy and all that stuff. And then they just throw this nightmare of a soundtrack like in your ears. It's just like, what the hell? Like, that is basically what you expect from the beginning, I guess. But yeah, I love that little contrast that they have. Yaddle van the Data One says, channel your inner Sonic for hire, Kirby. Yeah, exactly. Just get rid of everything. There we go. Get fucked. Okay. So, I kind of wonder if that little thing we saw at the beginning, if I can break that. Because I think that's a bit of a trick, but maybe not. We'll see. If I miss like a crystal shard at the end of this level, then I'll go back. Because I think I know how to break it, but I'm not quite sure. There shouldn't be anything behind here. So let's keep going. Yeah, let's just get rid of this power. It's a bit too slow for me. Yeah, jump against their cords like that and they fall down. Just like that. The cord actually, or the web I should say, the web actually doesn't hurt you. Oh god. King DDD to the rescue! Smash it open. Bang, bang, bang! Just like that. I like how he cleans the floor too. Thank you, King DD, appreciate it. And I like how he looks at you too. Yeah, you can just like, you can just manipulate him like this. That's nice, that's a nice little detail. Alright, let's keep going. We don't have any power-ups. I don't think these guys give you any power-ups, no. Oh shit. Well, you know what, I don't like the cutter power-up anyway, so I don't need it. Let's go down here. Oh, I do like the needle power-up. Yeah! Hell yeah. Needle power of death. Alright, we can go over there. Yeah, you can see a little secret up here. There's a little maximum tomato in case you need it. I don't, because I have full health. There should be a crystal shard in this room, if I remember correctly. So let's see if I can find it. Hit. Hit. Let's see. We can go to the left here. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Sweet. Hell yeah. Now, like I said, I really wish that the game had some kind of way to, like, tell you, like, okay, that was the second one or something, you know what I mean? But as far as I know, that is not a thing. So, yeah, you just have to look at it at the end of the level to see if you missed something. Let's just keep going. There's nothing over there. We can climb up there. We came from that hole, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, so let's just keep going. Wait, just making sure. That is the one we came from, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, okay. So let's keep going to the right. Let's see what this is. I love how they just do this whole like all of your friends help you, you know what I mean? Like this is the last level of the last world of the game basically. Like King Dedede already helped us, like Waddle Dee showed us the way, and now Adeline gives us a fucking star power! Fuck yeah! Oh, we need the cutter for this. Okay, that's what we need. So that's why we need it. Okay. I think I can still go back and get that. Get fucked? Yeah, this is like a mosh pit song. This is Kirby like in a mosh pit or whatever. Oh, man. Alright, let's see if we can go back. We need the cutter power up for that. I think I should be able to. So let's just get rid of that. Let's go back here. Ow. I kind of wonder if you can just like mix something. Like even like the only thing you really need is something with cutter power, but I'm not sure on that one. So let's just play it safe and get the... Yeah, there he is. Perfect. Let's not kill him by accident. There we go. Now we have the cutter power. Now we gotta make our way back. Whoa. Yeah, like I said, the cutter power, like it takes away like Kirby's arms basically. So yeah, you can't run anymore. You can't swim anymore. You can't float. So yeah, it's good as a projectile in that sense, but it's not my favorite because of all the stuff you lose basically. Let's just keep going. I think we can just... Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, really? Okay, hold on. I need to like combine it with something else then. That is not great. I kind of wish those blocks did not respawn, because I actually can't progress. Okay, we need something else. Ow. I guess we... No! Yeah, like I said, Kirby cannot swallow the power up like if he's not like on the ground or anything, so I have to go all the way to the ground and then I can swallow the power up. Alright. So we need another power up, I guess. We need double... Oh, really? Fuck you, man. We need double the cutter power, I guess, for those for that projectile to hit the blocks beneath. Wow, really? Okay, if I actually die here, hold on. There we go. Let's get that fucking maximum tomato. There we go. Alright. Luckily that's there, just in case. Yeah, you tried to block it and all that stuff, it doesn't matter. It just goes right through you, bitch! Alright. Let's get this guy. Throw it. Are you fucking kidding me? That thing broke on me. Hold on. No, please let me be able to respawn that guy. Come on, this is a fucking mess. Okay, there we go. Are you fucking... Wow, dude, am I really this bad? Jesus Christ. There we go. For fuck's sake. All right. Okay, I hope that will work. I hope that will hit the blocks below us, and otherwise we do have to combine it with like another power up or something. Let's hope this works. There we go. Okay, that works. Good. There we go. Now we can make it below here. Yeah. Boom. Break that. There we go. Hell yeah. Okay, sweet. Now we can move on finally. Get fucked. Alright. What is this? You just have to stand on this. Oh, that was the end already. Huh. Then I think we did miss one then. Huh? Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, I think that means that you already have that enemy, like, or something. Because Kirby did a little animation there where he's like, oh, what the fuck? So I don't know what that means, actually. I feel like that means that you have that enemy already. So you have like a duplicate card, basically. I think? I'm not sure. What is this? Yeah, one of the ones that you suck at this game, and me and everyone else who watches this stream never want to see you play again. Yeah, exactly. I would fucking not want to watch that, how bad I was playing there. God dang. Oh, man. Alright. Alright. But, let's pick up the slacks and actually do a bit better. We need, I think we just need, fucking, what is it? Like an electric power, I think? Oh. Alright, let's go all the way to the end, because there's electric over there. Whoa. Okay. Is that like is that like your one hater comment of the day, Yato181? I think you said something yesterday about that. That's kind of funny. Alright. Let's get another electric. Because I think... oh yeah, you don't have to go all the way to the right. You can just go to the left like that. No, 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 no. That was the wrong level. We don't need that level quite yet. Let's go back here. Right. Okay. I think we just need an electric power for this. Huh. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, that's what you need. See, you just need something with electric and that will break. We got it. Sweet. Now for this level we need another specific power up. We need needle and fire. So I'm just gonna go back to the first level. This one. Right. We need fire and we need needle. Here we go. And needle's coming up. There we go. Yeah, this is this one. Remember that one? That's the one we need for the next level. So let's just go. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's go. Okay, yeah, this is another new track. This fucking track kicks ass also. It's very jazzy, so I'm just gonna be quiet a little so you can listen to it. Here we go. There we go. That's a freebie. Okay. Yeah, just listen to this fucking track. My god. Okay, this is where we need it. There we go. So yeah, if you can't tell already, this is basically like an enemy gauntlet level. Like you just go to another room and then you just have to fight some enemies and that's basically it. But you do need this specific power up to get that crystal shard over there, so make sure you go in there with that and then you're good. But yeah, this track fucking, Jesus, it's fucking insane. That bass line, that little solo that's happening, like god dang man, they fucking went hard on this fucking song. Alright. Do-do-do-do. Ow. So yeah, it's not really complicated this level. Just take care of all the enemies. You can do whatever you want, like with your own power-ups or something. But yeah, at some point you might just want to like get rid of this one because it's not that great for like airborne enemies like that. But yeah. Yato181 says it's got that chaotic 20 swing to it, that kind of jazzy. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking jazzy as fuck. So make sure you don't get you don't let these guys loose. Just go over them like this, and you're good. This is another one. Get that. Get that. Get that. Get that. Oops. Man, I'm just gonna get rid of this power up. Get the hell out of here. Let's get electric power. Get electric! Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Should be one more. There we go. And that's the last one. Sweet. Alright. Alright. This is the end, I think. Yeah, there's some guys fall down, I guess. That's all they... Yeah, look at this. Look how fucking cool this is at the top. Like, It's very much like dark matter or something. He's just taking over this whole fucking castle, and you can just see it on the top there. It's pretty fucking cool. All right. Nope, that was totally missed. Well, we don't need it anyway. We're good. Oh, that's it. That's right. I forgot. This level is the only world. Like, this world is the only world that has 3 levels instead of 4 before the boss. Huh. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, there he is. This is the final boss. Now, this boss is obviously, this is the final, well, quote unquote, the final boss. Not the real final boss, but yeah. This one, you cannot take a power up with you or anything like that. Nothing will work. You can only beat him in a specific way. So, if I remember correctly anyway. So, yeah, let's go in. And this is another new song, so I'm just gonna be quiet a little bit. Oh man, I should have gotten full health. Wow, really? Okay, this is fucking terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna die for sure here. You know what? I might as well just take a death. Just take a death and fucking get full health. Just to not waste time. My god. Alright, let's give that another shot. Here we go. Yeah, so if you can't tell already, like, this thing likes to shapeshift basically, and every time when he shapeshifts into a specific thing, that's the only thing that can hurt him basically. So when he turns into like ice like this, like that, the only thing that will hurt him is shooting like the ice things back at him basically. If he changes into like another form and you throw the ice at him, it will not damage him, like he's invulnerable to it. So yeah, this is all about like basically memorization on how, like, what each form does basically, and then yeah, you just have to shoot it back at him and then you're good. Here we go. And you see that he's losing health, and this is the stone form. He just tries to fall down and then oh, that's okay, we can take a couple of hits. We got full health this time, so it's all good. Yeah, see, if you see that, that means that that form is destroyed basically. Now he will not turn into the stone anymore. All right. Okay, so that was the fire form. The fire form is disposed of. Whoa. Yeah, I love this track. This part is so good. Here we go. That part is disposed of. And more ice. We do have to fight this boss twice. Because like I said, I'm going for the fake ending here, the bad ending. We're not getting... Wow, really? We're not getting all of the crystal shards. So yeah, we're gonna see this boss twice. This is the the sun form, I guess, or like electric form. Well, you wanna be careful because it bounces everywhere. Obviously, like, this was another boss that gave us a lot of trouble as kids. Because it really is about, like, memorization, basically, about what each form is and what it does. And then just enduring through, basically. There we go. There's one more form, I think. Whoa. No, one more. Okay, yeah, this one. Boom, and that's it. Kaboom! There we go, we got it. Yato van the 1 says you're fighting an inanimate beast. Yeah, basically, I don't know what the fuck that thing is. Alright. So, this is what you would get if you do not have all of the crystal shards. Just gonna let y'all watch this for a little. There he goes, there goes dark matter. Yay, we did it! And then they're off. They were like, we did it. That's it. Done. Game over, man. We did it. Yay, little handshake. And we're off back to our own planet. But oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a thing that scared us. We were just like, whoa, what the fuck was that? Like that's a bit fucking crazier, isn't it? So yeah, that obviously should give you a clue, like, oh, like maybe we didn't save it. Like that girl, like she was clearly like evil or possessed or whatever. So yeah. Yato181 says you're doing some bullet hell shit right now. Yeah, I sure am. It's a lot better than when I was playing earlier, because god dang, I fucking sucked. But that's what you get if you sort of rush. If you just don't take your time, then you just get hit by everything. It fucking sucks, but it's all good. Yato181 says that looks like pretty okay animation for the N64. Yeah, I mean it's pretty good for sure. Oh, there's the sound composers. Yeah, fucking god dang, those people that made that soundtrack, god dang, you guys, so fucking good. But yeah, this is a bit of a fake credits, I guess, because this is not like you just saw. That was clearly not the real ending. So I'm just gonna let these credits play out for a little bit, I guess, and then we'll go get that last crystal shard, and then we'll get the real ending, because that was not okay. Clearly, we have not saved today quite yet. I do like these little drawings though. This is really cute. I wonder if that's like supposed to be like concept art or something. Kimiyoshi. Yeah, I guess that's Kirby over there. Oh no, that's oh, okay, now I see what it is. Alright. Supervisors. Oh, look at Kirby, oh cute. Little apple. Hell Laboratory. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. But yeah, clearly that was not the real ending. So yeah, even that says it, 99%. So let's go get the real ending. Let's see, Yato from Zeno says you're not having the same post-game reaction to some of the other games you've played. What do you mean? Where I go like over my like final thoughts and all that stuff? Like not yet. Like we'll get there. We'll get there. I'll talk about my final thoughts about this when we actually get the real ending. If you were fucking paying attention, then you can fucking tell that was not the real ending. So yeah. Huh. We need to go get the actual ending. Huh. Alright. Easiest crystal shard ever. There we go. Wow. Did they do like a little animation just because that was the last one? Huh. Interesting. What the hell? I don't think I've ever seen this thing like flash like this. What the fuck? Is that because we have all of the things? Like usually this is the last one I get. Okay. Well, okay. Alright, let's do this fight again. Whoa. Whoa. It's all good, Jasper, from anyone. Shit, I totally missed. But yeah, that's okay. Alright. Whoa. Oh, this soundtrack is so fuck. I love how this song starts off like the regular boss music, just giving you like a false sense of like it's gonna be the same boss music that they've used for like every boss, and then all of a sudden it just totally shifts like into this. Like I fucking love that. It's like a little fake out or something that they have happening there. Alright, we got that. More ice powers. Well, this one is the most like chaotic, I feel. Like sometimes you just get hurt and sometimes you don't. Okay, the ice power up is gone. Okay, so let's make sure we don't get hit by this. Whoa. Alright. Here we go. Shit, it was just too slow. Yeah, see that's what if he's like not in a form or anything like that and you try to hit him, like a little shield comes up and yeah. There we go. I think we can take this guy out immediately now. Hell yeah, 3 hits and he's gone. That form is gone anyway. Now he does this one again. Whoa, you want to be careful because these things bounce everywhere, obviously. Yeah, getting 2 of them at once like that like increases the power of that shot too. So do try to like get 2 power-ups, like 2 of those like things at once, so the shot will be stronger basically. Obviously you don't have to do that, but like try to do it because it does make the fight go faster basically. like that. Just one off, and then that form will be gone. Whoa! Oh my god! That was really close. Whoa! Wow, that was really fucking not efficient. Okay, well, let's get rid of that one. Okay, it does more of this, so we just need one more hit on this guy, I think, on this form. There we go, that's gone. Should do this one again. Whoa! Ah, fuck you, man. Whoa. Yeah, this one is also a bit chaotic in that sense. Shit! Ah, fuck you. Alright, he hasn't done this one yet. Shit, I did the same thing again, like a fucking idiot. Whoa. Okay, well, 2 more hits and then he's gone. Whoa. Whoa. Ah! Fucking hell, dude. Don't die to this. There we go. 1 more hit. There we go. Get fucked. Kirby's all worn out and other stuff. Doesn't matter. We got it. Oh, we got a maximum tomato for it. Yato101 says it's so 90s techno. Yeah, it hits so fucking hard. Yeah, especially if you listen to it on its own. But yeah, now we have all the crystal shards, so I think so anyway. I hope so. I hope I didn't miss one. Did I miss one? I hope not. Nope. Yeah, see, he explodes this time. He doesn't just leave, he actually explodes. Oh yeah, see, there you go, get fucked. She was possessed by dark matter all this time. And there it goes. I remember this being so satisfying as a kid, like when we saw this. We were just like, fuck you, yeah, we fucking got all the crystal shards. Kirby has like his little star phone or something. Yeah, look at that. Get on that thing, yeah, there we go. See you later! Wow. Alright, so this is the real final level. Another new track, so I'm just gonna be quiet a little so you can listen to it. Another kick-ass track. Hit. Hi Waddle Dee, what's up? One up, yeah. There we go. Now this is it, y'all. This is the real final boss. This is... what is his name again? I feel like it's like Zero or something. I forget his name. But this is another weird boss in that sense. You have to... yeah, obviously the perspective like is completely different now. If you press B like this, if you tap the B button, I don't think you can hold it or anything like that. You have to shoot him in the eye, basically. Yeah, see, this is kind of what I meant with like Kirby being the cutest fucking character ever, but for some reason the final boss is always some like disturbing like demon spawn thing or whatever. Like, just look at this thing. Like, it even bleeds out of his eyes and all that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty fucking disturbing. So what you have to do is you have to shoot him in the eye until he stuns like this, and then yeah, you can shoot him in that little halo of him, and then you can shoot this little green thing basically, and that will fucking damage him. See? Be careful of those green like smoke things though, because that will hurt you. So weave to the left and right just like this. And yeah, we already did like half damage. But, oh yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna be quiet so y'all can listen to this song, because this song is another fucking kick-ass song. And that's it! That's game. Yeah, I mean, listen to that song. God dang, that's so fucking awesome. Seattle only wants this. It looks like you're walking over segments in a bee nest. Yeah, I can see that. It's very much like DKC2 in that sense. Oh, we're back to the Star Fox. Yeah, it is very Star Fox. Yeah, for sure. It is. It does feel a lot like a Star Fox fight. Yeah, but that was the final boss. There it is. Yeah, now we actually saved the planet. Now everything is all good. Look, we get a little crystal metal. Fuck yeah, that thing doesn't even fit him. Aw, cute. Look at him blushing. Yeah. And there he goes. Oh no! And then it just does some kind of like 80s movie thing where it stops at the end or something. Yeah. Yeah, that was it, you guys. I love that ending. It's so cute. Oh man, that was the real final boss. Fucking love it. I love, as a kid, like I said, that was a big part, like where we were just like, oh my god, like we got all the crystal shards, and then you get it's not like a long level or anything like that, but just the fact that it was there, you know what I mean? You get like an actual like real ending, and you have like a bad ending that, like, you know, communicates like, oh, this is not right, we need to probably get them all, and then you get this. It was glorious, you know what I mean? It was fucking awesome. But yeah, that was Kirby 64, y'all. That was, like I said, this is still like one of my favorite Kirby games because of the fact that it's so, like, you know, the music, obviously, like I said, favorite music of all Kirby in my opinion, just like how it sounds. Like there's something about the N64 sound font that I just fucking love, like even today. And like the instrumentation, the melodies, like the energy behind it, like all that stuff, fucking love it. Oh, you know what? I just noticed this too. They just gave us, like, in the bad ending, they gave us all these artworks, but it wasn't like, it was not colored in and all that stuff. And now for the real ending, it is colored in. Wow, that is really nice. I forgot about that. That's really cool. But yeah, like I said, another, in my opinion, top tier N64 game, you know what I mean? It's not that hard to understand. There's a lot of power-ups, and I fucking love the combination power-ups. Like, it has been unique to this day, as far as I know. Like, maybe there's like a hidden Kirby game that I don't know about, but as far as I know, wow, he's actually bleeding in his eye there. As far as I know, this has not been done since, this whole combination thing. And I fucking love it for it, you know, this whole combination. That is super fucking creative. It's smart in all that sense, like especially the fucking the snow and the electric one where you turn into a refrigerator. That made me die as a kid, and it still does. That's fucking hilarious. But yeah, in that sense, I like I said, I love how this game looks. Like you can tell, it's a late N64 game. The graphics are super cute. That it controls well. It's like I said, it's not that hard in my opinion. Like, it's easy to pick up. You can play this, you know, like, I don't know, like this is obviously in a stream sense, so I talk a lot, but like if you just sit down and play this, you can beat this in like 2 hours or something like that, you know? Like, it's not that long, it's easy to pick up. Like I said, lots of power-ups to work with, super creative, super good music. Like, yeah, man, like this is like I said, a top tier N64 game right there. Like, if you have not played this yet, like, and you like what you're seeing, like, yeah, go pick it up, like, and see what you think. Because like I said, I still like playing this today, you know what I mean? Like, it's still super fun. And like, yeah, on the stream, like, I had a lot of fun playing this. And yeah, happy that I got to play it on stream again and like showing it to y'all. And like I said, if this like inspired you or whatever, like, go check out this game and play it. Because yeah, it's in my opinion, it still holds up, you know what I mean? Like I said, not at all complicated. It's very easy to understand. And it's also like one of those games where, you know, you can get all the power-ups and do shit, but you don't need to, you know what I mean? It's just like one of those things that you can do, but you don't need to at all. You can just basically beat this whole game with just naked Kirby like this, with like no power-ups or anything, but like, where's the fun in that, you know what I mean? But just like the fact that is even a thing is there's a lot of like customization to it in that sense, you know what I mean? You can just sort of like fumble around and see what power-ups you like and what power-ups you don't like, and then you can just stick with those power-ups and play through the game. And then everybody has their own experience with it, because there's a lot of freedom in that sense in the game. So yeah, like I said, go check out the soundtrack. I fucking love the soundtrack. In my opinion, the best Kirby soundtrack out there still to this day. And yeah, super happy that I got to play it. And thank you everybody for being here, of course. Yeah, for watching and lurking and all that stuff. And hope y'all enjoyed it. And I certainly did. Like, I fucking love, you know, like I said, I love this game. I love playing it on stream in front of y'all. And yeah, I hope y'all liked it too. Let's see. Let's read up on the chat real fast. Don't do that. Yato121 says epic. Still not fully on board with Kirby becoming mates with the Bluebird, but still a good story. Yeah. Yato121 also says nice post game write up. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, that was Kirby 64. We are like halfway through the stream, so I'd say let's switch to another legendary game. Haha. Funny joke. Let's just make a little suspend one here, just for like a memory or something. We are... You know what's coming up if you read the title. We are playing Ocarina. Zelda Ocarina of Time, baby. It is time. Let's just read this up, because I always like reading these descriptions. Save Hyrule and the Triforce from the evil Ganondorf. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time game is back! Set off on a critically acclaimed journey to stop Ganondorf, who has plunged Hyrule into darkness. Travel through time as child and adult Link, and experience Hyrule in peace and war to save the world and protect the legendary Triforce. Your quest takes you through dense forest and across wind-whipped deserts. Swim raging rivers, climb treacherous mountains, dash on horseback across rolling hills, and delve into dungeons full of creatures that fight to the finish to put an end to your adventures. As Link, you'll also travel through time to solve puzzles, save friends, and right Ganondorf's wrongs with the help from your trusty Ocarina of Time and the mysterious youth, Sheik. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is a series of epic challenges connected by a touching story that has all the makings of an absolute classic. Oh yeah, baby, are y'all ready? Here we go. I'm very excited. Like I said, my story with this game is this was my first Zelda game. Like, I think I rented this from a friend at some point, and I heard about it, and I was basically a Zelda fan ever since. I played it, like, at that point, I was, you know, platformers were really the only thing I knew. Like, I played, like, Super Mario World and, like, Donkey Kong Country and all that stuff. And like I said, I did not know about who Link was. I did not know about Zelda. Like, obviously... Legend of Zelda happened on the NES, and like the Adventure of Link and like Link to the Past and all that stuff. But you know, NES was before my time, and Zelda Link to the Past I just didn't have because I didn't know about it. Like, nobody around me played it, so I obviously this was before the internet and all that stuff, so I had no idea that this franchise was even a thing. And then I just heard about this one, basically. Rented it from a friend, and you know, like I said, been a Zelda fan ever since, basically. So, yeah, let's just get into it. Those are my previous files, so let's just go for the same thing that we did in Link to the Past. Let's just have my YouTube initials, I guess, like LTH for Lloyd the Hammer, but I think it's nice because I came up with another name for LTH, and that's gonna be Link the Hero. So I did the same thing in Link to the Past, but I'd say let's just stick with that because I think that's cute. So his name is Link the Hero. That's what LTH stand for. So yeah, let's go. LTH, there it is. Ja1281 says, first time I played this game was at a friend's house. I'd been playing N64 and it really bothered me. Oh, sorry, I've been playing Mario 64 and it really bothered me there wasn't a jump button. Yeah. That is, when was the first time that Link was able to jump? Was that like Minish Cap or something? Like, I know you got like the Rock's Feather thing, and that's like a jump at will item, I guess. I'm pretty sure that wasn't in the Oracle games, and also not in Link's... No, it wasn't Link's Awakening. It wasn't Link's Awakening, yeah, I think, anyway. So yeah, I think Link's Awakening was like one of the first one where you could actually like jump, like, but you do need an item. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, why? I'm pressing A, but he's not jumping. What the hell is up with that? But yeah, let's get into this. I'm very excited. Open this file, yes. In the fast. Oh. What's happening here? Oh, great timing. My TV is just changing modes. There we go. Okay, you know what? That sucked. Great timing, TV. Let's reset the game and do that again. Do that proper this time. I was about to read it too. Alright. Sorry about that one. That was a bit of a false start. Now we're going into the game. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, Live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there's one boy who does not have a fairy. Oh, what's happening here? Seems like he's having a nightmare. Oh my god! Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Malevolent? Sorry about that one, I have no clue. Blah, whatever. Forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But, before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. There she goes. Now this must have been, like, back in the day, like, very hard to pull off too, programming wise. Like a flying camera, basically. Hello. What is that dude doing? He's humping that stone. Oh, Navi, what the hell are you doing? Get your shit together. There you go. Fly through that hole. There we are. Hello, Link the hero, wake up. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. LTH, get up! Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? There you go, now he's awake. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going, right now. Right. Righto. Alright, let's read up on chat real fast. Seattle Funny the One says, so psyched for this. Yeah, I'm psyched too. Alright, let's go outside. This is it, Kokiri Forest. There she is. Now who are you? Yahoo! Hi LTH! I'll go over the controls in a little bit. Hey, what's up? Wow, a fairy! Ah, finally, a fairy came to you, Link the hero. Wow, that's great news! I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link the hero. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, the one says there's something so comforting about this whimsical Link's house track. Yeah, let's just go back and listen to it real fast. And then I'll go over the controls and all that stuff. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so you can change camera angles here. It's just a JPEG, basically. Halt! Yeah, very nice. I think this was like the first of its kind, wasn't it? Like they kind of reused this song like later on in the series, but I feel like this was the first time when we heard it. But yeah, let's go back outside and I'll go a bit over the controls and all that stuff. So yeah, obviously, if you can't tell already, this is another bit of a like Banjo-Kazooie-esque like 3D game. Basically, it's not per se like a collectathon in that sense, but it is very much like it's not like your typical like 2D platformer or anything like that. Obviously, the stick moves, Link. You can, if you hit the L trigger like this, you can sort of pan the camera like right behind Link. So if you're like facing the direction like this, I guess the camera will do it automatically after a little bit. But if you want to like quickly change it, just hit the L button like this and it will pan right behind him. If you hold the button down like this, Link can like stray, like how do you say that? Like go left and right and all this stuff like this, and you can keep looking forward basically. Like as you're like, especially this is going to be very important when we are fighting enemies and all that stuff. While you're doing this, if you are, yeah, see how he can also move backwards like this. If you press A, well, let's just say I'll press A when he's going backwards. Link will do a little backflip like this. Like, he's very stylish in that sense, and acrobatic, I guess. He can just do a backflip at will and not fucking break his back or anything like that. So yeah, you can do that. You can also do it to the side. If you like move to the side like this and press A, Link will jump to the side basically, just like this. This is very much used in speedruns, like I think, because it's like one of the quickest way to move. If you just press A while you're in this mode, like Link will roll like this. It says attack, but it really doesn't do anything as far as I know. It really is just to move faster. Yeah, so if you like do this and you like roll like this, like you can notice that he moves a bit faster. So yeah, if you are like walking somewhere like a long time that you have to walk or whatever, like this is basically what you're going to hear for the whole game. It's just this. Yeah, so get used to that. So obviously we have money, like our currency over there. Like you might not be able to see it actually. Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can move this up a little so you can see it. And you might be able to see it. That's where our money is. So now we only have one buck basically. So let's make sure this is all good now. I think this should be good. Let me know if that looks good, Yato van de Tewan or anybody that's watching. But yeah, so that's our currency right now. We only have one buck. Let's see. Obviously the hearts, like you have 3 over there. Like right now, that's your HP. So yeah, get that depleted to 0 and you die. So yeah, make sure that doesn't happen. Navi was actually calling us right there. You can see those little C buttons up there. That's where our items are going to be. So we can't use that quite right now because we don't have any items. But later on when we do have items, that's where I'll get over that when we get there. That is basically all I can do for now. Anyway, that's basically all of our moveset that we have right now. So let's just explore Kokiri Forest a little bit. Need money. That's our money. So yeah, we were summoned by the Great Deku Tree. So the Great Deku Tree is over here. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly what Yato van de Tewan says. This game does not have a jump button. Like, he only jumps like whenever he's like near like a ledge like this and you hold forward basically. That's when Link will jump automatically, but you can't like jump at will in this game. This is not Mario 64 in that sense. You cannot do that, unfortunately. So yeah, okay, so let's see if we can get to the Deku Tree. But we have somebody stopping us here. What is your deal, dude? Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man! What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? How many times can this guy say what? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think I love fucking Link's like sassy stance in this. Hey, how do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Yeah, Dolphin Animal says looks good. Okay, cool. That's good to hear. Cool. Yeah, because otherwise you can't really see like our rupee count. So yeah, that would be a bit of a problem. But okay, yeah. So he said that in order for us to in order for us to meet the Deku Tree, we should at least be equipped a little, because yeah, like we're basically naked right now. We have no way to attack, we have no way to protect ourselves. So I'd say let's just get acquainted with our our fellow Kokiris over here. What's up? A by the stone, pick it up. A by the stone, pick it up. Mean old Mido, he made me pick up the rocks in front of his house. Yeah, so again, this was 1998, so this was pretty early N64. So this is another game, especially if you have played like Link to the Past and like everything in before. This was another big jump in that sense in the series, where you know, like it's all of a sudden it's 3D now. It's not like a side scroller or like an overhead view or anything like that. Like now we're just playing with 3D, baby. Like that's basically what they were doing. So this is another game where. Just like Mario 64, where they will help you a lot with like controls, basically, like just by talking to like residents over here. Let's talk to this girl. Oh, you have a fairy now. That's great, Link the Hero. What? You've been called by the great Deku Tree? What an honor! He may give you a special gift. Teehee. That's because the great Deku Tree is our father, the forest guardian, and he gave life to all of us Kokiri. Yeah. So yeah, just by talking to them, you get a little bit of like world building and all that stuff. I always appreciate that. But yeah, like I said, because this is an older, an early N64 game, especially this era, let's just say like the Kokiri Forest. Like the Kokiri Forest is basically like your tutorial area. Like it will teach you basically everything that you need to know, at least like the basics and all that stuff about like the game basically. So yeah, let's just see. We actually do need money. So I'm just gonna go and see if I can get more money. Let's see what this guy says. Yeah, he will also not let us leave. What's your deal, pal? You're not allowed to leave the forest. The great Deku Tree said that if a Kokiri leaves the woods, he or she will die. Yeah, so that is actually real. Yato101 says, I hate how anywhere you move, he's just there spreading out in his circle. Bully? Yeah, exactly. Like, there's no way to pass this guy. Like, maybe a speedrunner knows how. But as far as I know, like in casual play, you cannot pass him. Yeah, he's a bitch. Let's read what this sign says. Forest folk shall not leave these woods. Yeah, so again, like in Mario 64, the signs, especially like I said, in this area, the signs help as tutorials. So if you are lost or whatever, you don't know what to do, read the signs and it may help you and you might learn something new. House of the Know-It-All Brothers. Yeah, I'm not going to talk to these guys, but I'm just going to show it to you. This is basically another, like, these are three brothers, basically, and they will teach you about basics. Like, just, like, camera control, or, like, press A to talk, and, like, all that stuff. They will teach you about, like, the basic mechanics of this game. And, like I said, like, especially at the time, this was very much a new thing. So, yeah, this was very alienating to a lot of people. Not for me though, because like I said, this was my first Zelda game, so I didn't know any better. But yeah, you try to grab these little bushes, but they are stuck. Like Link cannot pull them up, so we can't do anything with that quite yet. What you want to do is, like he said, we need a sword and we need a shield. Let's talk to this guy. Hey, let's work on some moves. Oh yeah, he will also teach you some stuff. Yeah, this is basically what I just said about the targeting. Yeah, this is basically the targeting thing. So if you see like Navi like go over like a little object like this, if she turns green or she like turns like bluish and stuff. If you hold down the L trigger in this case, because I'm playing this on the Switch, yeah, you can sort of like strafe. What is that word? Strafe or whatever? Like move to the side basically. And yeah, if you hold the button down, you can just basically look at them all the time and you can strafe around them or something. Yeah, it's very helpful in combat, so we'll get over that a bit more. But we see a little hole over here, we can go in it. Oh yeah, pay attention to that little blue button at the top there. That basically shows like your actions that you can do. So like when you're in front of this hole like this, like notice how it says enter. That basically like they they made it like the same color as like what the actual controller was like at the time. Like the N64 controller had like the A button was blue and the B button was green and stuff, just to help players basically like figure out like, oh, I have to press the blue button and then Link will enter the hole basically. So yeah, it's pretty fucking neat how they designed that. Yeah, rupees, I mean, we went over them, I guess, in Link to the Past a little, but they basically continue that through the series. Like the blue ones are worth 5, the green ones are worth 1, and we'll find some more later. Here's another sign. Viewpoint with Z targeting. When you have no object to look at, you can just look forward with Z. Stop moving and then change the direction you are facing, or hold down C for a little while. This can help you get oriented in the direction you want to face. It's quite convenient. If you hold down C, you can walk sideways while facing straight ahead. Walking sideways can be a very important technique in dungeon corridors. Turn around and try doing this right now. Boom, just like that. Yeah, Dolphin says, I do love this Kokiri soundtrack. Yeah, same, absolutely. I'll just, did I let y'all listen to it for a little bit? I'll just let y'all listen to it for a little bit again. Okay, there we go. Yeah, really good track. Another, I mean, we're gonna hear lots and lots more great tracks, but you know, I'm just gonna be very fast about this one, I guess. Just look up the soundtrack. You know what I mean? It's like, look it up. It's really good. This is Koji Kondo, so yeah, that should give you enough. Okay, but we have a very big chest over here. It's twice Link's size. What's in there? Get a little cutscene. Reaches in there and... it is the Kokiri sword! Fuck yeah! On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Yeah, so the way how you equip it, you just press start like this, and yeah, this is a little menu, like of all the things. This will all become relevant later. But for now, this is our equipment screen over here. This is the item screen. Obviously, we don't have any items right now. This is the map screen. You really, I mean, it's not the greatest thing ever, but it does help later, trust me. But for now, it's not really relevant. And yeah, this is your quest status, basically. Like, just as Link to the Past, like this game does have pieces of heart. We're going to see them over here. And all of this stuff I will not go over quite yet. So, if in order to equip our sword, just go over it and press A. Boom, just like that, and you got it. Press B if you want to save, like it says it on the top. Like I said, pay attention to what the game says. It says save right there, so you press the B button, and we'll go like this, and you can save. Just like that. Hell yeah, we saved our game. But now we have a fucking sword, look at that. So, you can tell, like it's on the top there. B says the sword, so what happens if you press it? Boom. You fucking swipe, just like this. I'll go over it in a little bit, because this area is not that great to like go over it, but... obviously, don't get hit by this rock, because you will get hurt. Don't worry about it, though. It's not a full heart or anything like that. As far as I know, it's just a quarter heart. So you can take many hits. This is obviously, like I said, this is a tutorial area and all that stuff. So they don't go, like, too crazy on you now, like right from the get-go. Okay. So now that we have a sword, now I can go over the sword. So what you can do, obviously, if you just press B like this... Link will basically just swipe like a slice, basically. But, you know, like I said, this game is, in that sense, very similar to Mario 64. If you press B multiple times... yeah, see, Link will just do sort of like a longer slash, like, to the other side, basically. So, that's pretty good. Now, if you go in, like, target mode, basically, like this... what you can do, if you hold forward while you press the B button, like so the sword button, Link will basically do like an impression of the original Legend of Zelda, I guess, where he just stabs forward, basically. Just like this. Again, you can press B multiple times, and Link will do a sort of like a finishing move at the end, just like this. Yeah. So you can also if you just hold the target button and don't press any directions, Link will do like a vertical slice, basically, just like this. Again, if you press B multiple times, he will finish with a little finishing move at the end. And then the last one, there's two more we can do actually. One more you can do is if you hold to the right button as I swing, or like if you hold to the right, I should say, while I swing. Yeah, see, Link will do like a little like from left to right slice, basically. Like normally he does like from right to left, basically. But if you hold right, because Link is left-handed, he's always left-handed in like all the games, I think. Yeah, if you hold left like right like this, like he will do this, basically. So yeah, you can do that. And then there's one more technique we can do. If you press A while you are in C targeting, hi-ya! He will do like a little jump attack, basically. So yeah. I mean, like I said, like if you played like your Dark Souls or anything like that, like this game was, you know, like this was in a time where this was very unheard of, and I mean, Dark Souls was very much inspired by stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like they will not, and they can't deny it. Like this game set the standard for fighting games like this, or like adventure games like this. So yeah, lots of different moves you can do. Just like this. Oh yeah, you can do the from right to left swing basically just by pulling back. So if I pull back and I hit the swing, that's basically when Link will do like the regular that he does like when you're not targeted on anything. See, that's that one. So just like that. That is basically all you need to know about fighting for now, like all the equipment that we have. Let's see. Yato van the Data one says, borrow for a while, lol. No, it's our sword now. Yeah, exactly. We will never bring it back. But now that we have a sword, like I said, especially if you have played your Link to the Past, you know that you can cut down bushes just like this. Hell yeah. Link is not strong enough right now to like pull them up or anything like that, but we can cut them down and we can get health. Of health, yeah, health and like resources basically. And you can also cut signs. Just like that, why not? Oh wow, that actually had 5 rupees in it. I didn't know that. What the fuck? Awesome. Okay, sweet. Well, I learned something new. That's always nice. Okay, cool. So now that we have a sword, we just need to get a shield. I want to say that we need 40 bucks for this. Let's just go up there, I guess. Let's slice this. Yeah, this guy will basically teach you about bushes, as far as I remember. That meanie Mido made me cut the grass at Saria's house. Mido told Saria he would do it so she would like him, but I'm the one doing all the work. You and Saria are close friends, so will you help me cut the grass? I'll let you keep anything that you find while cutting it. Yeah, I will. There we go, yeah. Alright, we got 40 bucks. So let's go up here. Oh yeah, just a little disclaimer, like this is not going to be a 100% playthrough. We'll see in a bit later why. I'll explain why. But yeah, there's a little 5 rupees extra there if you can get over here. Like obviously, like I said, this is a 3D game, so you have to get used to the control, so you get a little reward for making it all the way to the end of this bridge. So let's talk to this girl. Hehehe, you came all the way up here. You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up, so you can look around the forest with the stick. Yeah, exactly. I actually forgot to talk about that. But yeah, you can do that, like just as in like Banjo-Kazooie or something. If you press the C button up like this, you can basically go in a first-person view, and you can basically like take in. Hi there. You can basically take in the entire area that you're at. Yeah, it's pretty fucking nice. Look at this. Look how lovely this looks. Obviously this is N64, so you know it does look dated, but yeah, it is what it is. Like I fucking love it still. Like it's nostalgic, you know what I mean? It's nostalgia bias right there. But I will admit, obviously, that it does look a bit dated because this is N64. But now that we have enough money, I think this girl will teach us something too. Hi, Link the Hero. Look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. Yeah, so she's basically going to teach you how you're supposed to talk to like people from a distance, basically. So Navi floats over her head like this. If you press L, it will target her, and then we can speak to her from a distance. Yeah. Yeah, yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z to look forward. Try it! Yeah, we've done that multiple times at this point. But yeah, one thing that I forgot to talk about, like when you have your sword out like this, if you linger on for a little bit, the A button will say put away, and Link will basically put his sword away, just like that. Okay, so let's go in here. This should be a shop. Yeah, there it is. I love how this guy is just so small that he has to jump over the desk just to see what's happening. So yeah, this is a shop. Like obviously, what does a shop do? You can buy shit basically. You can buy a heart over here in case you need it. Arrows, this is very irrelevant at this point. Deku seeds, we cannot buy that quite yet, but we need a shield. That's what Mido told us. So you need 40 rupees for this. So you do have to, you know, explore Kokiri Forest a little and like walk through the bushes, like throw rocks and all that stuff, and eventually you will get 40 rupees. So yeah, let's buy it. I love this track, by the way. This is a really good track also. Da 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 da! Yeah, you got a Deku shield. Switch to the equipment subscreen and select the shield. Press A to equip it. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z targeting, you can move while defending. Hell yeah. Would you like to buy something else? No, thank you. So, let's go to our equipment screen. Equip the shield. There we go. Now we look like a proper warrior, now don't we? We got a shield and we got a fucking sword. Hell yeah. Now we can defend ourselves and we can attack. But exactly like the game said, if you press R, boom, Link will go in like a little shield motion basically, or like shield position, just like this. If you have your sword out, Link will hold it in front of him, just like this. And if I press B now, he will basically stab. It's just like, die ants! Just stupid ants! Link is like, he's just like when I was a kid. Like, just fucking kill ants or whatever. Like, god dang, it's horrible. But yeah, that's just what you do as a kid. You don't know any better. But so yeah, that's what you can do. You can stab like this, and then exactly like what the game said, if you go into strafing mode while your sword is out, or well, you know what, let's just go like without the sword. Yeah, Link will just go like this. He will not hold his sword in front of him, or his shield in front of him. But if you have your sword out and you go like this and press the R button, yeah, look at this. You can fucking move around while you have your shield up. And then obviously you do have to let go of the shield button though in order to strike, because I am pressing B right now but nothing is happening. So you do have to let go of the shield button and then attack basically. But yeah, you can, like I said, I kind of missaid it earlier, but yeah, you can actually pull up your sword, or your shield even without your sword, just by pressing the R trigger again, just like this. So yeah, we're gonna see that in action a lot, obviously. But like I said, this is more of a tutorial area, so yeah, you can just mess around with it a little. But now that we are proper equipped, let's talk to Mido again. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Do you not have eyes? Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot! How did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, 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 grumble. I think that's a little reference to the original Legend of Zelda. But yeah, now that we have our proper equipment, he will let us pass. So yeah, this is our first enemy. These are Deku Babas. This is basically like piranha plants in that sense, I guess. They're just like little plants. Let's attack them. Boom, just like that. You fucking decapitate them or something. You slice off their necks. And you get the Deku stick. You got a Deku stick. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to left, right, C left, or down, or right. Set it to C and swing it with C. When you want to put it away, stand still and press A. You can carry up to 10 sticks, but don't waste them. Yeah, so let's just slice this guy's neck off, I guess. Just like that. Get fucked. Now, let's go over what I said about items. So now that we have items, we can actually set this to either left, right, or down, basically. And you can totally make that your own, you know what I mean? Especially if you have like multiple items and other stuff and you want to have them in a specific way where that is like comfortable for you and stuff, you can set it there just like that. You just push the right stick to the left and then it goes to the left. If I want to have it down, I can do it just that. It's pretty fucking cool. And I'll go over the Deku stick in a little bit because there's actually a bit of a glitch happening with that, but I'll tell you about it in a little bit. Let's get some plot happening. Great Deku Tree, I'm back! Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link the hero, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a foul climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link the hero, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes. Then enter, brave Link the hero, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link the hero. and Link the hero. When Navi speaks, use up, see up to listen well to her words of wisdom. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Soyborn? How you doing? Hey, what up, fellers? Oh, snap. It's my favorite game of all time. Yeah, I knew this was one you liked. Yeah, absolutely. Playing Ocarina of Time, baby. Fuck yeah. This was my very first Zelda game. Like, this was the very first one I played. I did not know anything about it. Like, this basically, you know, made me the Zelda fan that I am today. Like, ever since I played this one, I was a fan. You know what I mean? It was over. I was a fan ever since, and yeah, it's fucking awesome. Okay, but yeah, this is the Deku Tree. We're going inside his mouth, I guess. This is very reminiscent of the original Legend of Zelda, if you remember that. Like, one of the dungeons where you walk into like a thing's mouth or whatever. Like, I guess that's like intentional, but yeah, you just go you just need to hear that like chuk 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 chuk, like whenever you enter. then it's complete. All right, here we are inside the Deku Tree. This is gonna be our first dungeon of the game. Yeah, here we are. Oh yeah, obviously because this is a control stick controlled game, you can control Link's speed. Just by slightly tilting the control stick like this, Link will walk, or he will start running. Or like walk fast, I guess, and then hold it all the way, and we go, he will run. So yeah, what you can do, yeah, okay, so hold on. So Navi wants something from us. Every time when she does that, you can push the C button up, and she will give you advice. Look, Link the hero, you can see down below this web using the C stick up. Yeah, we sure can. Yeah, look, there's something down there. Swordman says, same for me. Always like the older Zeldas, but when this one came out, lol, fuck, it was impressive. Yeah, exactly. It did this, I mean, you know, like a lot of people still say that this is the best Zelda game out there. I disagree with that one, but I will never deny the influence that it had at the time. You know what I mean? This was revolutionary, and it changed gaming forever, basically. Like, same as Mario 64, you know what I mean? And I said it earlier too, but like games like Dark Souls, like, come on, you cannot deny that this was basically like, you know, this set the standards, you know what I mean, for games like that, basically, like 3D adventure fighter games or something like that. Like, come on, like this was super influential on the gaming industry in as a whole, basically. Like, this was fucking huge, and it's still fun to play today, this in my opinion. But yeah, it's not, like I said, some people worship this game. I think that's a step too far. I don't think it's the best game of all time or anything like that, but like certainly at the time it was. Absolutely. But let's go over what you can do, like with enemies like this. Like, whenever you target them like this, Navi, she calls for your help, basically, or she calls you, and if you press C up, she will tell you about it. So this is a great way if you're like the type of player that likes to know the names of all the enemies and all that stuff. You can get like a little backstory about them and what their name is and all that stuff. So this thing is called a Deku Baba. Deku Baba. Hit it when it launches at you, and it will stand upright. Cut it quickly to get a Deku stick. Yeah, so let's fight it. Slinger it like this. Get fucked. You hit it once, and you hit it twice, and then you fucking decapitate its neck or whatever. You slice its fucking neck, and then you get another stick. Soyborn says, yeah, the C targeting shit. You're welcome, Dark Souls. Yeah, exactly. Like, nobody is gonna deny, at least for the people that played this, that this game was hugely influential, like for the gaming industry going forward. Absolutely. So yeah, you strike them like that. So the difference between that is, like, whenever they like stretch their necks out like that, basically, like whenever you hit them, then that's when you get like a Deku stick. But if you kill them regular, so let's just see if I can do that. Launch at me, please. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, see, if you kill them regular like that, they drop a different thing. What the hell is this? It's a Deku Nut. A Deku Nut, yeah. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to left, right, or down. Set it to C and try throwing it. It will flash and stun the enemy. Hell yeah. Swordman says, I think it's overall the best game ever made, but yeah, other games do other things better for sure. It's just the impact it had at the time. Yeah, exactly. Basically the first amazing intro to a 3D adventure world. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, like, at the time, I really only knew platformers, right? Like, I knew Mario World, obviously I knew Donkey Kong Country and all that stuff, but I did not have Link to the Past. So this was my first, you know, it was the first Zelda game, but it was also the first of that kind of game, like an adventure, like a 3D, like fighter game, or like whatever, like with the sword and all that stuff, and like the items. Like I was completely like unaware of everything Zelda at that point. So you know what I mean? Like this was so different from everything that I played up until that point. And I, you know, like the farther that I got into it, and like the more items you get, and like all of that stuff, like it left a huge impression on me. And like I said, I've been a Zelda fan ever since, you know what I mean? Like this was the one that started it all for me, basically. So yeah. So yeah, they do a half a health damage. Oh shit, I forgot to show off what the Deku Nuts do. But yeah, the Deku Nuts, basically it's like a little like a flashbang, I guess. You can like compare it a little to that. Like whenever I use it, it's flash just like that. Like he throws it and you can stun enemies and you can take them out, basically just like that. I'm just gonna show it if I can find an enemy. Yeah, that's a heart, obviously, so get that back and you will get your health back. Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link the hero. Heck yeah, we can. So go close to it and Link will automatically grab on, and then all you have to do is press up or down and he will climb up and down, or left and right like this, and you can fucking climb anywhere that you want to. It's pretty fucking cool. Alright, so let's see what's inside this, just to be safe. There's some money. Alright, we got some money. Yeah, so this is the, yeah, like the game said, if you want to put away the stick, just press A while you're lingering for a little bit and you're good. Now there's a big chest over here, let's see what this is. You got the map! Yeah, they found a dungeon map. Press start to get into the subscreens and look at the map subscreen. Blue chambers are places you have already visited. Your current whatever, move up and down to select a floor to view. Yeah, so very much like Link to the Past, this game also has a map. Yeah, there it is. Look at this. We can see exactly the whereabouts, or like the layout of this dungeon. We are on the first floor, and like the game said, the blue rooms means that you've been there before, and the grayed out ones means you haven't. So yeah, if you're lost, use that. Zoidborn says, if you die, Lord, I'm gonna call you Link the Zero. Yeah, perfect. Yes, absolutely. Yes, please do. I deserve it if I die. Link the Zero. That's great. Alright. You can open the door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for explaining it. So, like I said earlier, pay attention to that. It says open right now. So if I press A, boom. You open it. Yeah. Now this thing, this is, let's see what it is. Nafi will tell us. This is a Deku Scrub. It will hide in the grass if you get close to it. Bounce the nuts, it spits back at it. Yeah, so exactly what it says. If you get close to it, you can't slice it or anything like that, because yeah, it will hide. So just hold up your shield like this. Don't do anything. It bounces back, and boom. It just fucking hits him. Now chase him, and he will talk to us. Oh, forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, would you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground. When you land, and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though. If the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. Ha ha ha! Yeah, so that is a little trick that he shows us. Like, if the ledge is like too high or anything like that, then you will still take... Yeah, because there is fall damage in this game. I guess he just said that, but there is fall damage in this game. But if the ledge is not like high enough, like if you hold forward, then is this like maybe one where I can show it? Yeah, see? So if you like hold forward like that, then Link will roll basically, and he will not take fall damage. So yeah, pretty good. Alright, but for doing that, we get a little reward. What is this? You got the slingshot, the fairy slingshot. Hell yeah. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to that. Press C to take it out and hold it. As you hold C, you can aim with the stick. Release C to unleash a Deku Seed. If you want to shoot right away, when you first press C, hold down C a little longer to get a seed ready. Hell yeah. So let's equip that thing and see what it's about. Oh yeah, they give you 30 seeds, so you can practice with them. So you just pull it out like this, and yeah, look at this. We can fucking go in first view. If you hold it like this, hold the thing down, and Link will pull the string back, and you can shoot something. Boom, just like that. Yeah. And I like how this is another, you know, like Nintendo is a fucking king at like design and all that stuff, like teaching you how to use your items. They immediately basically force you to like, wait, do they actually? Can I make this jump? Oh, you can. Okay, well, I guess they don't force you in this one, but they do give you a little something to play with, so just to test out your new tool, basically. If you shoot this, like even Navi like goes towards it, so that indicates that there's something up with that. If you shoot it, I guess she will also talk about it. Look, something is hanging up there. It looks like an old ladder. Yeah, what happens if you shoot it? Boom. Just like that. And you can get the fuck out of here. But there's a little thing up here you can get. Let's see what's up here. Oh, it's a little mini chest this time. Kick it open. And we get a heart. Sweet. Yeah, your life energy is recovered. Alright, obviously we didn't need that, but if you do need it, then you know that it's there. But yeah, this is basically like if that platform, like if you fuck up that jump and the platform is gone, then you basically have to, you know, you get forced to like learn how to use the slingshot, because otherwise you can't get out of here. Alright, you got Deku seeds. These are small heart seeds that you can use as bullets for your slingshot. Yeah. So that is basically that's our ammo right there. Okay, so let's go out. Let's get out of here. We got a new fucking toy to play with. So let's keep going. Alright. Now, these things are pricks, basically. Let's see what they're called. Skull Waltala. Be careful not to touch it. So, the trick to this is, you're probably like, if you're playing this for the first time or something, like you're probably, you know, you just learned that you can climb up vines and other stuff. So you're probably like thinking like, oh, there's another vine. Can I climb it? So what happens if you do that? This thing will notice you. And, come on, you should notice me. Or I can just climb past him. Come on, notice me, dude. Come on, man. I'm trying to fucking show your fucking powers here. There you go. Yeah, he turns purple, and that's basically when he will come after you, basically. So it's highly recommended, and that's sort of what they want you to do. Like, you can't really get past these guys like super easily without this slingshot. So they kind of like, they want you to go towards that door first, and then you notice, oh, now that I have the slingshot, maybe I can shoot these things down. Boom, and just like that, that's what you do. Soyborn says, lol, why is it the fairy slingshot and fairy bow? Those tiny fairies can use these to kick ass or what? Lol, I'm confused. Yeah, I'm not sure actually why it's called that. Because in Twilight Princess it's called the hero's bow, I think, and I'm not sure what the slingshot is called. I think the slingshot is just called the slingshot. I'm not sure actually why that is. Yeah, but now you can fucking take these guys out. You can either do it custom like this, or like manually, I should say, on your own, or you can ask Navi for help. Just hold the L button down, and she will auto-target for you. Let go, boom, and it dies. Get fucked. Yeah. All right. So let's keep going. Gonna climb up. Luckily, because this is, you know, if we are comparing this to Dark Souls and all that stuff, this is at the time where they had not used stamina quite yet. Like, they would use that in, like, Skyward Sword and all that stuff. So you could, like, not, like, climb on, like, vines forever and all that stuff. Luckily, it's not for hitting things, but yeah. Like, when it comes to, like, you know, in Breath of the Wild, they have, like, a stamina bar, and, like, in Skyward Sword, they have a stamina bar, but not in this one, luckily. So you can basically just go, like this, basically, all willy-nilly and all that stuff, and Link will never get tired. That is the thing that Dark Souls kind of, as far as I know, like invented a little, with the whole like stamina bar, so you can't just like swing around like a madman and just like get results. Basically, you have to like prioritize like your stamina and your moveset, basically, so you don't get pummeled. Soyborn says, I'm imagining Navi shooting light arrows at Ganondorf. Yeah, exactly. She says like with the light, with the fairy bow. Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Big Skulltula. Soft belly is its weak point. Yeah, so basically what it does, like it just, when you linger on like this, it turns around, and that's like its weak point. If you try to hit it like this, it will basically not do anything. So let's see if this works. No, that won't work either. So yeah, you have to utilize some patience here. You have to wait for it to come down, turn around, and slice it. Yeah, there we go. And it does take multiple hits, at least with the regular attack. Boom, just like that. But Remember what I said about the Deku sticks? There's actually a little glitch. Like, I think it's a bit of an unintended glitch. Like, I don't think the developers meant for this to be a thing. But the fucking Deku stick, you can also use it as a fucking weapon. You can straight up swing with it like this. Yeah. So, what's kind of funny is that the Deku stick is actually stronger than your regular sword. Boom. See how it died immediately? It's like a stick is stronger than this little puny sword that we have right now. I kind of fucking love that. That's really funny. I'll go over that a little bit when we go farther into the game, because I don't want to like spoil it if you haven't seen it yet. But notice that whenever you do strike an enemy with your Deku stick, it will break. So you will lose a Deku stick, and also if you hit like the wall or anything like that with your stick, the Deku stick will also break. So yeah, don't go too reckless with those things now, because they are quite helpful, especially at this part in the game. So I recommend like you know, practice patience and all that stuff, and don't like use them all willy-nilly and all that stuff, because you will lose them all really fast. And then you have to go and get more. Let's take care of this guy. Fuck you. Got it. Let's see. So what we have to do in this room, this is basically where they teach you more about what you can do with the Deku sticks. So if you press this button, this will go up. Yeah, like I said, Link cannot jump on his own, but as soon as you approach a ledge like that, Link will, you have to hold forward obviously, Link will jump, but there's not like a jump button in this game. Let's see. Swordburn says, makes sense when you think about it like this. If you were going to crush a bug, a stick would be better than a sword usually. Yeah, I guess so. I guess, I don't know what I'm saying. No, I can see the logic in that. Yeah, for sure. You can like squish them, I guess. But these things, so these are gold Skulltulas. They're very fucking dangerous, especially at this point in the game. Like I said, what was that? That was Link to the Past. And when I played Link to the Past, like the beginning of Zelda games is always the hardest, I guess, because you have like you only have 3 hit points, like, right? Like later on you'd have so many hearts that you can play a bit reckless, like it's all good, like you probably won't die. But at the beginning of the game you only have 3 hearts, and these things, they hurt. They do a whole heart of damage. So yeah, practice fucking caution. I want to hit them like this. There we go, got him. Okay, every time when you find one of those, they will drop a little gold Skulltula token like this. If you get it, you destroyed a gold Skulltula. Yeah, you got a token proving you destroyed it. Hell yeah. So if you go to your quest status thing, yeah, over here you can tell how many of them you have. This will make sense later what this does, but right now, yeah, this is just accepted for what it is. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, try to get them. They are helpful. Like, try to get as many of them as you can. You don't need to get them all though, and I will tell you in a little bit why. All right, we can kill that guy. Get fucked. But I forget how many of them there are, but like I said, this is not going to be a 100% playthrough. Like, I'm not even going for like all of the heart pieces and all that stuff. This is just going to be like a casual playthrough, because yeah, I really just can't be bothered. Like with all those like Skulltulas and all that stuff, I really don't remember all of the heart piece locations and all that stuff. So I'm just going to play and like go off memory really, and then we'll just see where we are at the end of the game basically. But yeah, those gold Skulltulas, they are quite nightmarish to get all of them. So yeah, I just can't be bothered, especially because I don't think it's worth it at all. So yeah. Alright. Here we can get another big treasure. What's in this one? Ta-da-da-da! You got the compass! Yeah, now you can see the locations of many hidden things in the dungeon. Hell yeah. So this is... Link to the Past did have compasses, I believe. Yeah. So, hold on, let me kill this guy. Get fucked. Yeah, this is basically a good spot to get like multiple Deku sticks and all that stuff, because this guy will come back. Because you actually can't leave this room if you don't have if you don't have any Deku sticks. So yeah, the developers made sure that you obviously can't like soft lock or anything like that. Like Nintendo's really good about like proofreading their games and all that stuff, like making sure that there's no situations where you can like soft lock yourself. But yeah. Oh yeah, the compass, that's what I was going to say. So the compass, it basically just shows you like Let's see, is it, yeah, see that little brown thing like on the top right there? That indicates that there's a treasure over there. So that's basically what the compass does. The compass like shows you like locations of like treasure chests and all that stuff. So especially if you are like stuck in a dungeon or anything like that, and yeah, you know, you need like a key or anything like that and you don't know where it is, then the compass will help a lot. The compass will basically show you where you should be looking, or at least like close to it. Soyborn says, yeah, that is something lame about this game. Farming the gold spiders is boring and a pain in the ass. Yeah, exactly. I think it would have been better to put them in the overworld only, not in the dungeons. Yeah, I can see that, but I don't know, like, I just don't like getting all of them, because, like, the end reward is just not worth it to me. You know what I mean? Like, if it was something worthwhile, then it wouldn't have been that bad, but yeah. Sorman says, no one really wants to backtrack and complete a dungeon. Yeah, exactly. Yato181 says, Steam, I have to head off. Good stream, like always. Thank you. And yeah, thank you for being here, of course, Yato181. And yeah, have a good one. And glad to hear that you like the stream. And hope to see you back, of course. Have a good rest of your day. See you later. Okay, so now, and this is basically where they force you to learn like how the Deku sticks work. And like I said, we were children too, and at least when I played this, I was like 8 or 9 or whatever, how old I was. But this is basically where you have to use your brain. You have a stick, you have a lit torch over here, and you have an unlit torch over here. So put 2 and 2 together. What happens if you lit up this little stick over here? Boom, it will actually fucking get lit and stuff. Now we have like a walking stick of fire right here. So you go over here, yeah, and you touch the unlit torch and it gets lit, and then the door opens. Pretty cool. That's how they teach you about the uses of the Deku stick, basically. So pretty cool. Someone says, see you next time. Yeah, cool. Love to see it. Yeah, cool. Let's see, Soyborn says, yeah, I think it's like 10 gold spiders get you the wallet, yeah, 20 gets you more bombs, 30 gives you the biggest wallet, and the rest is trash. Lols, I think that's how it goes, but can't remember. Yeah, it's something to that effect. Yeah, I don't remember it either, like, specifically. I think you get some kind of, like, rumble thing or something, like the Stone of Agony too, but yeah, it's not, you know, it's whatever. Like, it's all about the wallets to me, like, to get, like, an expanded wallet. Because I guess I can say that now, like at this point you can only hold up to 99 rupees. Like it will not go higher than that. So you do want to obviously get some of the spiders so you can get the reward, so you can hold more money basically. Because yeah, you don't want to like pick up money and not, you can't get it. That sucks. So yeah. Okay, let's take care of this guy. Now what you want to do here, the camera specifically like pans down. Like remember that little spider web that Navi was talking about right there? You try all sorts of things, like you try to slash it with your sword, you try to like fucking roll on it or anything like that. Nothing works. What you have to do is you have to jump from high enough, and then Link's weight will weigh it down basically. So do this. Whoa. And fall. Oh my god! Yeah, there we go. Luckily there's water beneath us, so we don't actually get hurt. But yeah, that is how you're supposed to take care of that spider web. Let's slash this Deku Baba. Get fucked. Yeah, got it. Soyburn says, lol, the half-human, half-spider people in that house really creeped me out as a kid. Yeah, oh, absolutely. We'll get there when we get there, for sure. But yeah, if you haven't noticed already, this game actually has the map like on the screen at all times, basically, which is really nice, especially if you went from like Link to the Past or something. For as far as I remember, that was not on the screen at all times. You had to press start and all that stuff. But now the map, at least like on the floor that you are at, is on the bottom right there, so you can see it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So this tells us that there's a treasure in this room. Someone says, honestly, there's a lot of scary dark crap going on in Kakariko Town. Kakariko Town, yes, love it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We'll get there for sure. Like we're gonna go like all over this game. Like I'm very excited to like keep playing this on stream for a little bit until we finish it. But yeah, there's another gold Skulltula over here. So let's take care of him with our slingshot. Hell yeah, got him. And now we can actually get it by jumping. Huh? There we go. You destroyed a gold Skulltula. You got a token proving you destroyed it. Hell yeah. Now we can't actually go up here yet. This is too high of a ledge. Oh yeah, you must have noticed it by now, but Link can actually jump up ledges that he can reach. If you hold forward like this, Link will jump up and he will grab onto the ledge basically. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So like this, and then if you just hold forward, he will go up. Yeah, just like that. Pretty cool. You want to like listen to that little, like I'm just gonna be silent, and you can hear like a little scratch sound, basically. Yeah, that. So that indicates that there's a gold scutula in the room, basically. So if you are looking for as many as, like all of them, or like as many as you can, pay attention to the sounds, because that indicates that there's a gold scutula in the room. So yeah, so we can see him over here, so let's get him. There we go. Da-da-da-da-dun. Let's get it. Hell yeah. Alright. Okay, let's go. Yeah, oh yeah, Link can also swim. Yeah, you must have noticed it by now, but Link can swim in this game. This is not Link to the Past where you need like flippers or anything like that. Link can swim by default. And if you press A, he can dive a little. Obviously there's like barely any ground to like any water here to dive in, but I'll go over that in a little bit because it's not very practical in this room. But we have to solve a little puzzle in this room. Now, what happens if you press this? Hell yeah, look at that. The fucking torch gets lit. There's also a little treasure behind you. You might as well get it. Yay, we got a heart. Hell yeah. Now, use the technique you just learned. You can use this to lit this on fire. But obviously water takes care of fire. So what happens if you fall into the water? It goes out. Don't worry though, you do not lose your stick or anything like that. But you will lose it if you take too long, basically. If you have it lit like this and it takes too long, the stick will basically burn up and you lose it. A trick to do that, to not have that happen, is either put it away like this. For some reason that stick just goes out, I guess, and it doesn't burn up all the way. Or you can just use your sword, basically, and Link will also put the stick away. You will not lose your stick. So yeah, the trick to this is, like, if you haven't noticed already, this is like a little stone of like a ground thing that's like high enough so Link won't fall into the water. That's what you want to do. You want to use the stick, lit up the fire, just jump on this so you won't fall into the water, and then you can jump over here and then you can burn down the spider web. Hell yeah. Here we go, and I did not lose my stick. Alright, now we've seen this already, so let's just do this again. Let's talk to him. Hey! Please forgive me, master! I'll never do it again! If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool! You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 23 is number 1. Yeah, 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? I don't know. Alright, so you may have noticed this little thing. You're probably wondering, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? Like, what the fuck? Like, this door does not open. If you ask Navi, strong iron bars are blocking the door. You can't open them with your hands. But obviously we have a little thing that can shoot stuff. What happens if we shoot it? Boom. Just like that. And the door opens and we can go through. Heck yeah. Alright. After you get into the water, if you hold down... Oh, okay, perfect. She teaches us this right here. If you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things on the water. Yeah, so let's go over that for a little bit. So yeah, you can jump in the water, and if you press A, if you hold it down, you will dive, basically. You can see a little countdown over there. That indicates how long Link can dive down, basically, before he has to go up for air. So yeah, just like this. This is how far he can go. You hold down A, and then Link goes back up. So yeah. And obviously, because they just taught us this, now we have to use it. Now we have to use the skill we just learned. There's a little switch down here, so let's go down and press it. There we go. Yeah. Now the water goes down. And now, yeah, you do hear a little timer, so that indicates that this is on a timer. Jump on the platform. And now we can safely go underneath this. Jump over there and we're good. Yeah, there we go. Get fucked. Now, this is another new mechanic they're going to teach us. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing the stick towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Yeah, exactly. So they're just basically like hammering that into your brain. Like, always pay attention, like what the action command, like the action button basically says. So at this point it says grab. I've never understood how this works, even as a kid. Like, how the hell does he fucking pull this thing? Like, does he just like he's so strong that he can like break like the block like with his hands and then grab it and pull it? Like, I've never understood this, but yeah, it's a video game. But I like how it like goes like towards the, like further into the series too. But yeah, let's just accept it. Like, you can pull blocks just like this. You can also push it, obviously, but for this we want to pull it. And then exactly what the game says, if you hold forward, yeah, see how the icon changes to climb? Like, I'm not holding forward now, it says grab, and I'm holding forward and it says climb, so press A now, and Link will jump on top of it, basically. Hell yeah. That's another new mechanic that we just learned. And now we just know that for the rest of the game. Alright, there's more enemies here. Let's take care of them. Oh, you know what? I haven't actually showed what the Deku Nut does on enemies, so let's use it. Oh, it actually doesn't do anything to this guy. Okay, now we know that. So this is another one where we have to lit the torches, just like that, and just like that. Yeah. Okay. And like I said, make sure that you don't like waste the stick or anything like that. If you already lit it up, you can just swing your sword and you're good. Fuck you. Get fucked. Now, actually, I forgot to talk about something else. Okay, you know what? This is a new enemy that's going to show up here. Whoa, what the hell is that thing? So this is a Goma larva. Look out when it gets ready to pounce. Yeah, so that's basically what it does. Like, it turns red like that, and then it just basically tries to jump you. Now, I should be able to show off what the Deku Nut does to this thing. So let's see if that works. Boom. Just like that. You throw the Deku Nut and they get stunned, basically. Just see it like as the boomerang or something, like from Link to the Past, where you throw it at them and they get stunned, and then you can slice them, basically. So just like that. Get fucked. And now you can fucking hit them. Yeah, and then they get scared, I guess. Get fucked. Just like that. Yeah, utilize your C targeting. Like I said, that is very important when it comes to the combat in this game. Like, if you sort of treat this game as like Link to the Past or something, and you don't do that, you know, I'm just gonna show it. Like, look at this. Like, this is very, you know, clunky. Like, that thing is behind me, but I can't see him and all that stuff. So yeah, Z targeting is like one of the most important things in this game when it comes to combat and all that stuff. So make sure that you use it. Okay, so let's get this. There's more Deku Nuts. There's another thing behind there, so let's get this. Let's burn this. There we go. Let's see, can I use it on this thing too? Yeah, see, so you can use Deku Nuts on them like that, and then they fly up, and that basically gives you a chance to get the stick, basically. Yeah, just like that. Get fucked. Like I said, you do have to kill these things in a specific way to get either a stick or a Deku Nut. Like, when they are stretched out like this, that means that you slice off their neck, basically, and then you get a stick. And then when they're not like stretched out like that and you kill them, that's when you get a Deku Nut. So if you are like low on a specific thing and you want to get it, that's how you can do it. We can get a heart back. Now this over here we actually can't do quite yet. We need an item from later, so we can't do this. I'm not going back for it either, because it's pretty much, I think it's just a gold Skulltula, and like I said, I can't be bothered. Like, I'm just going for this more of a regular playthrough on this one, like more casually, and not for 100%. Like, I just can't be bothered. So yeah. Okay, so let's use our the fire stick again to get rid of this. I think you can still roll. Yeah, you can still roll even with the stick in your hand. So let's do that. Okay, this is another hole we can go into. So let's, yeah, let's crawl into it and let's keep going. We still got roughly like a half hour of this stream left. So yeah, we'll see how far we can get. Okay, so now we are over here. This may look familiar. This is that same room that we were at. What you want to do first is you want to push this block down, because this will create... Come on, Link, you can do it. He's very strong. I mean, god dang, he can just push this fucking block like with barely no problem. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, that's the fucking that's a little shortcut basically. So now if you fall down or anything like that, you don't have to go all the way around. Now you can just basically jump on this and you're right back where you started. So yeah, pretty good. So let's get this guy. We don't really need more sticks, but okay. So yeah, this is basically what we have to do with this one. You're probably wondering, huh, we saw this before, but this time I can't like fall from super high, so how the fuck am I supposed to take care of this? Well, you've used it before. You've already learned that you can burn down a web, basically. So go get fire, basically. Go over the thing, roll like this, and Link will, yeah, see, like it hits the web, and we're good. Hell yeah, just like that. Now, this is what that other guy was talking about. Like, this is basically the brothers that he was talking about. We have to hit them in a specific order. What he said was 23 is number 1. So, this is number 2. That's 1. 23, this is number 3. Come on, you can do it. Shoot me. There we go. Oops. Now, this is number 1. Oops, totally missed. Come on, dude, don't be shy. There we go. And I'll talk to him. Get over here, fool. Oh, did he wow, seriously? Come on, dude. There we go. Stand still, for God's sake. There we go. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. So yeah, he just basically gave away the secret to how we're supposed to fight this upcoming boss. You can tell it on your map. I kind of wish that they, you know how like in the original Legend of Zelda, how they had like that little roar playing, like whenever you're like close to the boss or anything like that? I kind of wish that they did something similar. That would have been really cool. But unfortunately that is not the case. But yeah, you can see on our map that this room, this is where the boss is going to be. So yeah, let's go in. Alright, now, there's a lot of smoke on the floor. Uh-oh, the door closes behind us. We can't go back out anymore. Nope, we are stuck in this room. So yeah, this is pretty fucking scary, like especially if you're a kid. You're just like, what the hell, this room is all dark, like I have no idea what's happening. I can hear like some like scratchy sound, like what the fuck is up with this? So you just basically just walk around and you're just like, huh, like what the hell? Is there supposed to be a boss? And then after a while, oh, notice that? Yeah, you see something from the ceiling. So you're obviously, you know that you can do this. You're gonna look up and oh my god! Oh yeah, there he is. Parasitic armored arachnid Goma. Hell yeah, there he is. So, obviously, if this is your first time playing, ask Navi, because he will always give you advice on what to do. Goma, it's one of the parasitic monsters inside the Deku Tree. Its eye is vulnerable when it's red. So, use your, this is another thing, that is very common in Zelda games. Is like, the item that you get in the dungeon usually works for that boss, basically. So yeah, that obviously because we got the slingshot in this, you shoot him in the eye like that, and then fucking he falls. There we go, get fucked. Now, like I said, use your Deku stick, because that is actually twice as strong, and he's dead. Just like that. Yeah. Now I actually forgot to talk about this, but the jump attack, like even with your sword or with your stick, that does twice the amount of damage than a regular sword swing does. So you definitely want to utilize that to take care of this guy really fast, because like I said, like this thing, like that jump attack, that is twice as much damage as like a regular swing. And I already showed you that the stick is even stronger than the sword that we have now. So a jump attack with the stick is like 4 times or something the strength of the power of like a regular sword swing. So yeah, if you want to take care of that guy fast, stock up on your sticks basically, and just jump attack the fuck out of him, and you can fucking take care of him real fast. That was actually a really slow fight. Like if you watch a speed run, like I think they one cycle that thing. Just like get the stick, like jump attack like 3 times or something, and he's dead. Oh, he dead. So yeah. Well, this is very similar to Link to the Past also. Every time when you defeat a boss, you get a heart container. I love this graphic. Like, this is very mesmerizing for some reason. Like, they put their whole budget just into like this like fucking animation and this fucking graphic. At least the majority of it probably, because this just looks amazing in my opinion, this heart container. Okay. You got a heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will be totally filled. Yeah. So now we have 4 hearts instead of 3. Fuck yeah. So this is a game. This is quite interesting because Link to the Past, as far as I know, you need to get the heart container for that crystal to show up. So I don't think a 3 heart run is even possible in Link to the Past. But in this one, you can if you want to. I have never done it. I just don't want to. But it is something that you can do. You don't have to pick up that heart container. So if you want to impose like a self-imposed challenge on yourself or something and go throughout the whole game with like 3 hearts, you can do that. You can just not pick up the heart container, not get any piece of heart, and just go through the game with only 3 hearts. I'm not gonna do it because I just don't want to. But it is something that you can do if you want to. But yeah, let's go into the blue portal and see what this is. Alright. We did it. Well done, Link the Hero. Did we save him? Did we save the great Deku Tree? Thou hast fairly demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell you. Wouldst thou listen? Yes. Now, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. We saw him before. We saw him in our nightmare. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nairu, the goddess of wisdom. Furore, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nairu poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Furore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. Look on the 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. Look on that graphic, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Look how nice that graphic looks, like still to that, I mean, God, that's so good. Fucking love it. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast a death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. I like how he sat down. Link the hero, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast a curse on me. There it is. Oh yeah, baby. Oh. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku tree. Look at that graphic again. God dang, that looks nice. The future depends upon thee, Link the hero. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Link the hero to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. No, no. I remember this, like, this kind of bummed me out as a kid too. I was like, oh no, like he's already dead. Like, what the fuck, man? Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link the hero. Let's do it. Goodbye, great Deku tree. Okay, let's read up on chat a little. Let's see. Soyborn says, what's that guy riding around in flames at night for? So evil. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna see more of him, for sure. Alright, but yeah, we just did that. The great Deku tree fucking died. What the fuck? Hey, Link the hero, what did you do? The great Deku tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault! I like how he just lets me go too, like he just walks away, like what the fuck. Wow, that's okay, yeah. So yeah, great Deku tree dead, fuck, rest in peace. But we have been entrusted with a pretty big quest. We have to go towards Hyrule Castle. The great Deku tree wanted us to go to visit the princess at Hyrule Castle. Should we get going? Can I say goodbye to like my friends and all that stuff? I guess not. Let's get going. Get some more rupees, why not? Just one more. Let's talk to you again. Will you say something different? What? Where are you? What? Where are you going? To the castle? Where's the castle? Yeah, so exactly like what this sign, I think, and also this guy over here said, as soon as the Kokiri, at least, like it's believed, this will make more sense later, and I mean far later, like I'm talking like the credits basically, but it is believed that whenever the Kokiri like leave the forest, they will die basically. And it's kind of weird, it makes no sense at the end, but maybe that's something that the great Deku tree just told like his children in that sense, for them to stay safe in the forest basically. So yeah, we are gonna leave the forest anyway, I guess. But we got a little cutscene. Oh, you're leaving. There she is. It's our friend Saria. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link the hero. Because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? We sure will. I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. I like how mesmerized he is by it. He's like, whoa, what the heck is this? Yeah, we got an ocarina. Hell yeah. You received a fairy. Yeah, there's another fairy thing. So it's all fairy in this game. Fairy bow, fairy slingshot, fairy ocarina. You received a fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Set it to C and press C to start playing it. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to left, right, or down, and then use that C to start playing it. You can play different notes with A and the 4 C buttons. Press B to quit playing or to start your song over again. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. I will. Yeah, this is funny. I like how he just slowly backs up. Go, 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 go! That will never not be funny. Slowly and then book it out of here. Oh man. Alright, well we said our goodbye. We said our goodbye to pretty much our only friend in Kokiri Forest. Because yeah, Link is a bit of an outcast over there. Like he basically grew up in that forest, like the only kid that has no fairies. Like, so yeah, he was like an outcast basically. So yeah, it's quite sad in that sense. But at least Saria fucking had our back. Like we were good friends with Saria. So yeah, at least he had one friend. That's that's good. All right, now this is Hyrule Field. Hoot hoot! Link the hero, look up here! It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. Go straight this way and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreens and Z or R to find the map. On the map subscreen you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that? I love So this guy is a bit famous, or infamous I should say. This is gonna be our tutorial owl basically. Like he just shows up whenever he wants to, really. Like in certain spots he's just gonna show up and just tell us about something that's happening or something, and he's gonna, you know, give us advice and all that stuff. And the game is very trolly in this trollish, I guess, or like the game trolls you a bit with this whole like, did you get all that stuff? Because especially if you have played this game before, you probably mash A or something to get through that text as fast as possible. And then he says, did you get all that? And no is at the top. So yeah, you will probably press no, and then he goes through that entire fucking spiel all over again. So yeah. And then later on when he gets back, like, then he like asks like the same question but like just differently or something, like, do you understand or something, instead of did you get all that? And then you have to say yes instead of no, otherwise he will repeat everything that he said. So yeah, this guy is a bit infamous in that sense, that these whole like options and other stuff, especially if you're mashing, it's quite hilarious. So yeah, did you get all that? Yes, I did. Alright then, I'll see you around. Hoot 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 hoo hoo! Yeah, there he goes. So yeah, welcome to Hyrule Field, y'all. This is basically the main like hub world of this game in that sense. Yeah, that thing is very fucking terrifying, especially if you played original Legend of Zelda. That is a pea-hat, basically. It's fucking huge in this game. Its weak point is in its roots. You shoot him in the roots, just like that. And he should die eventually. Yeah, obviously be very careful of those fucking spikes and all that stuff. Or the swords or whatever they are. Shoot him in the thing. Come on, I just want to show what happens if he dies. We're not going to mess around with this thing for too long. But god dang, really? There we go. Get fucked. Yeah. We only got 1 rupee for that. But yeah, that is a pea-hat. I mean, they're fucking huge in this game. Like, I just can't imagine, like, if you played the original Legend of Zelda or something, and they're, like, just, like, the same size as like, Link in that game. And then in this game, they're just, like, at, like, a growing spurt or something, and they're fucking huge. So yeah, these things, these are stall children, I think. Stall child, yeah, that's it. Don't be afraid of the stall child, just attack it repeatedly. Yep, exactly that, just fucking slice at it, basically. It will try to hurt you, but yeah, if you just attack them like that, they will never hurt you. But, you must have noticed it by now, this game sort of utilizes a bit of a day and night system. You just basically walk like on Hyrule Field, like it does not, the time does not go everywhere. Like sometimes it stands still, like if you're in the town or something, like it will not turn to day or night or anything like that. But when you're out here in Hyrule Field, it will actually turn night and day basically over time. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This is, I kind of feel like this one might have been one of the first games that did that, maybe now that I think about it, that did like sort of like a night and day system where like in sort of real time, or at least like in game time, I guess, it will change from day to night and from night to day. It's pretty cool. So what we want to do, we were told, let's go to Hyrule Castle. So yeah, let's do that. This is Hyrule Castle over here. During the night, wow, this is a big one. Is that just a different one? No, okay. And this is a big stall child. Yeah, you can just take care of them just like that. Get fucked. During the night, the drawbridge will be up, so you can't actually go into the castle. So we have to wait a little until the day is happening. As you can tell, it's already sunrise is happening. So at some point this will come down. Yeah, there we go. As soon as you hear that little cuckoo sound, that means that it is now daytime. And we can go into the castle. So yeah, let's do it. But there's a little secret here that you can get if you go up on these chains. All the way to the top. And then jump to the left here. Yeah, you can get some money. You will take a bit of fall damage, but that's okay. But you will get 20 rupees, so fuck yeah. And here we are. This is Hyrule Castle Market, basically. Let's talk to this guard and see what he says. Welcome to Hyrule Castle Town. It's a peaceful, prosperous town. Yeah. Let's see what this is. Hello. Man, you got a lot of pots here, man. What's your deal? Man, I am so bored! Things would sure be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. Hey, that's just between you and me, okay? Anyway, maybe we can let off some steam by breaking these jars. Stand near a jar and press A to lift it. Press A again to toss it. Yeah, so, I guess in this room you, oh, you know what? I totally forgot about this fucking move. Remember Link to the Past? Remember the secret technique that your uncle teaches you at the beginning of the game? If you hold the B button down, yeah, he will get ready. If I let go of the button, boom, just like that. You got a fucking spin attack. Yeah, I totally forgot to go over that move. But yeah, you can do a spin attack in this game. Hold it down, release, boom, and you can fucking do a spin attack. Now the trick to this is if you rotate the control stick like in a circle like this, basically, and if you press B, yeah, so you can do it instantly. So you don't have to go through this whole like winding up thing. You can just rotate the stick once and then press B, and then Link will do the spin attack immediately. So yeah, that is a really good technique actually. I totally forgot to talk about it. But yeah, now I have, so now you know about it. Okay, so yeah, let's just let off some steam, I guess, and get rid of all these pots. There's money in them, so we might as well get it. These little wooden boxes and stuff, you can also break them. Not with your sword though. The sword will not break them, but that's what the roll is for. Remember the roll? If you just press A while you're moving, Link will roll like this. So you can roll into the boxes, boom, and you break them open. Hell yeah. There's goodies inside. Wow, that thing just totally floats. Alright, there's usually like good money or like oh look at that. Wow, there was a golden fucking gold Skulltula in there. Hell yeah. Get him. There we go. Got it. Sweet. You destroyed the gold Skulltula. Hell yeah. There we go. Alright, we let off some steam. We got some pretty good money for it too. So yeah, pretty good. Sweet. Let's keep moving. Dun, 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 dun. This is another nice song. This is Market. This is Hyrule Castle Market, basically. It's a very nice song, this. Now, let's just get acquainted with the locals or something. What are these guys about? I wanted to see Princess Zelda. I avoided the guards, swam through the moat. I was almost there when they caught me. I found a small drain hole on the right side of the castle that I thought I could sneak into, but I got stuck there. Yeah, okay, cool. Now what is this guy's deal?
This beard is my pride and joy. Doesn't it look luxuriant, kit?
I guess so, nice beard. Now what are these guys about? Oh, you are so handsome, just like the king of Hyrule. Hee hee. Yeah, so there's lots of residents we can talk to. Let's see what this lady's all about. My precious puppy can run faster than any of the modern mutts around here. Cool. Now what are you about? Kid, have you been to the Lon Lon Ranch? Their milk is delicious. There are many horses there, and the young daughter of the ranch owner is cute. To get to Lon Lon Ranch, after you leave town, head due south across the field. You should visit the ranch at least once. You know what? I totally forgot to talk about something now that I think about it. We fucking got like an important item and I totally forgot to talk about it. Hold on. I'm just gonna go outside of the town real fast and then I'll talk about it. We're nearing the end of the stream anyway, so this seems like a good point, almost anyway, like in a couple of minutes, to stop playing for tonight. But I totally forgot to go over the fucking ocarina. It's only in the goddamn title. There it is. So what happens if you equip it and use it? Yeah, Link will go into a little stance, and if you press the C button, so in my case that's the right stick in certain directions, this will happen. So that's for left, this is for left, this is for up, this is for right, and this is for down. Yeah, and then A also is a note. Yeah, And you can actually play around with it too. Like if I just hold it, see, Link will just fucking just hold that note basically. Yeah, just like that. So you can either make your own songs if you want to, like that's kind of fun to do, or you can play songs. Later on we will learn songs and you can use it for, yeah, for basically for what it's used for. Yeah, that's kind of funny too. I just remembered this, but if you hold the R trigger, for some reason the note the note will pitch, like will shift in pitch, I should say. Yeah. So if I do the left now, so this is regular without the trigger, and now I'm gonna hold the R trigger and push left. See, it's like a completely different note now. So it's kind of funny how. Yeah, see, so I think like people out there have actually like made like tried to like replicate like songs, like real songs, like on the ocarina and stuff, and they got pretty close and all that stuff too, I think. So yeah, it's pretty interesting that they even added that in, because that is not at all necessary for the game. Like you don't need that at all to progress, like that whole like pitch shifting the pitch and all that stuff. But for some reason it's there and you can mess around with it, so it's pretty funny. Yeah, let's just get acquainted with some more residents, I guess, and then we're gonna call it for tonight. Hey, who are you? Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Nope, I'm not. Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Melon. My dad owns Lon Range. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. Oh, I wonder if that will become relevant at some point. Hey, what's up, Granny? Oh, I made a lot of money. Oh, maybe I should go look for more things to sell. I know. I should go to Lake Hylia. Many things flow down the river and end up there. Okay, cool. Let's see what you are about, energetic lady. I'm not dancing, you know. My back itches. Oh, she has like a buck on her back or something. All right. Let's see what you are about. Hey, forest boy, this is the city of Hyrule. Take your time and enjoy the sights. If you came here to see Hyrule Castle, take the street on your right. If you want to see the back alleys of the town, take the street to the left. Yeah, exactly. So this is the back alleys. Basically, you can actually go back here. Yeah, we'll go over this in a little bit. I'd say let's just end the stream right now. So I'm just gonna go to the spot where where we have to go. This is it. Hyrule Castle. Alright, yeah, so that's gonna be the thing that we explore next time. Yeah, it's been 3 hours, so that was super fun. We finished up Kirby 64. Super fun, like I had a good time playing that on stream. And yeah, now we're doing Ocarina of Time. Like I said, this was my first Zelda game ever, so it's very cool and interesting for me to play this on stream and all that stuff. And yeah, I hope this is enjoyable to watch. Like, thank you everybody for being here and all that stuff. And yeah, have a good one. And hope to see you on the next stream. We're going to continue playing this for quite a while, because this is a big one. You know what I mean? This is a big game. So this is definitely going to take like a couple more streams to get through this game. And I'm excited about it, because like I said, this is my first Zelda game. So I still like going back to this game and all that stuff. Like, it's a good time. And yeah, I'm excited to like keep exploring it and all that stuff. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. Like I'm excited about it. So yeah, everybody, thank you very much for being here. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. Soyborn, Yatel, 481, and everybody lurking, even after the fact or live. Like, I appreciate each and every one of you. And have a good one. And yeah, I'll hope to see you on the next stream. It's gonna be on Tuesday. Next Tuesday, 10 p.m. Central European time. That's when we're going to continue this game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So yeah. Okay, everybody have a good one. And I'll